In case anyone forgot, let me go ahead and remind them. My name is Ruby Riot. This is my friend Liv Morgan and my friend Sarah Logan. Collectively, we call ourselves the Riot Squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wake up! Welcome to the after party! Wake up, put your hands up, put them up! It's time that you make your voice heard! Wake up, put your hands up, get them up! Hell yeah!
Oh, good. There's our audio test.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Still Real After Party. My name is Zanca. Say hello, Jake.
Hello, Jake.
That's our thing now, right?
Sure.
I guess you're just gonna be like, hello, Jake.
It's like, hello, fellow kids, like Steve Buscemi from 30 Rock. He dressed up as an undercover kid and went to a high school. Scored good shit. That was my Halloween costume this year.
So, like, beyond the mat, we're gonna be pulling the curtain back here. We're gonna record this Tuesday afternoon, so we have not seen Smackdown yet.
We are recording this on Tuesday afternoon, which is right now for us, not for you, probably.
Might be for them.
Afternoon's kind of over, though. Once this comes out, it'll be more
When
evening
does
at that
night
point.
start? Like, what is the cutoff
Well,
from
there's-
afternoon to night?
There's like
Is it
afternoon,
5?
there's evening, and then there's night. I'd say 5 is the cutoff, yeah.
Okay, that's good enough for
So
me.
this could come out earlier than that.
No,
I don't
definitely
know.
won't.
No, you're probably right.
So, go figure. This will be the one Smackdown where something important is happening. We have Mr. Daniel Bryan giving Vince the old FU, saying he's not going to Saudi Arabia because, you know, they're crazy religious over there.
And then we do know, obviously, that John Cena is not going as well, because we did see Raw.
Yes.
But we'll get into that a little later on.
So John Cena's not going, Daniel Bryan's not going. What's going to happen with AJ Styles? We'll find out tonight on SmackDown, and we'll report on it next week in our Crown Jewel breakdown.
Oh, God, yeah. So Crown Jewel's Friday. We're not going to do, like, official predictions, because it doesn't really... We don't know what is happening.
Yeah, I don't
We
think
can
they do.
give... No one knows what's going on. We can give, like, kind of light predictions.
I'm curious to see if more people pull out before they fly away, which is being talked about backstage. The two big dogs, no pun intended, that have pulled out is John Cena and Daniel Bryan. They have the most pull backstage.
Yeah.
There's a couple other guys, though, like a Mr. Rollins or Mr. Ambrose, if they decide. I mean, Ambrose, I don't think
He's even on the show. Or he's not supposed to be,
Right.
at least.
But it's just, who knows what's going to happen, dude?
It's bad.
I don't know what's going to happen.
No one knows what's gonna happen. The WWE doesn't know what's gonna happen. They could fucking get all murdered. We don't know what's gonna happen.
And
It's not great.
safe to say that the next time this comes around, it's going to be even crazier, you think?
It's safe to say they probably won't do it again. But who knows? When you dangle that much money in front of any human being ever, especially Vince McMahon, it's probably gonna happen again.
It is funny that my man will do anything for $1, it seems. I mean, that's a lot of money, but he's already a billionaire.
Yeah, but why would he be a billionaire when he can be a multi-billionaire?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't
he probably
know.
already is, to be
But
honest.
He's not pulling in that much money off this show because
No.
it's all going to the talent, which is all over 40 guys.
Yeah, but the good news is 2 of the top paid talent are out now.
Yeah.
John Cena's not there, Daniel Bryan's not there, so you don't got to pay him for the show.
Well, the 4 top paid guys are going to be Kane, Taker, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. So they're still going.
Oh, Wendy, that is so true.
Oh, Wendy. I got to start
man.
putting that in my everyday vernacular.
Yeah, absolutely. Instead of oh boy, you're like,
Yeah.
oh wow, oh Wendy.
All right, we weren't going to bring it up, but I am going to try to curb my language. And oh, Wendy would be a good substitute for some of the words I
Yeah,
use.
you could say oh shit, but instead you
Oh
could be
shit's
like,
fine
okay,
still,
yeah, but still you could be like, oh Wendy.
Right, right.
And people would be like, what the fuck, why are you saying Wendy? And you're like, just listen, I'm trying to clean up my mouth a little.
So we're also recording this on a Tuesday because tomorrow's Halloween, motherfuckers.
Spooky Halloween money grab holiday. I don't like it anymore.
What do you mean money grab holiday?
I'm not a child anymore.
You don't go to Halloween parties?
I went to one, and it was.
That's where it's at, dude.
I don't know.
Listen, when
man.
you're a kid, it's about the fucking candy. When you're an adult, it's about dressing
Getting
up.
hammered.
Yeah, like your favorite wrestler and showing up at a party and dropping Macho Man elbow drops off couches.
If you could dress up as one wrestler for every Halloween, it has to be the same one every time.
Okay.
Who would it be?
See, this is a good topic because it needs to be somebody with, like, you know, some pliability
A lot
in the
of flair.
costume. Well,
Not Ric Flair. It could be Ric Flair.
It's got to be someone everybody knows, so you don't have to answer it a lot.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, who are you?
Like my costume this year, the How Do You Do, Fellow Kids, no one knew who the fuck that was.
I haven't known who you are
I
the
know.
last couple Halloweens you showed me.
I don't even know what I was the last couple Halloweens.
Somebody in a jean jacket.
Oh, yeah, it was Jughead Jones from Riverdale.
Still don't even know what that is.
Fantastic show. Can't wait for that tomorrow,
All right.
because it's Tuesday.
I'll throw out a name, and you tell me what's wrong with this.
Okay.
I'll say Hulk Hogan is a pretty, stable
Yeah.
Halloween getup.
Yeah.
Not too much flair. I mean, you can have the boas if you need it.
Yeah.
But, if you lose those, whatever, they're like $1.
I mean, you can pretend to hate black people for, like, a little bit. No?
I'm not touching that. Mr. Hogan and I had communications recently.
Did you really?
Yeah. I had a question.
Sorry,
and he
Mr.
answered it.
Hogan. I apologize for everything I've said. Come on the show. Go ahead.
Come on, nothing. What was I going to say? Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good stable, though. People know who that is.
Hulk Hogan is a
Yeah.
good answer, but exactly for the reason. So what am I supposed to do here? You said I had to
I think
pick
it's
something
just a
that's
good
wrong.
answer. Who's a wrestler you would choose, then?
I would probably be like Macho Man.
See, Macho Man's another good one.
That's another
Everyone
good one
knows.
because he's got a lot of flair, but he's got you could change it up still, and people who wouldn't know him from wrestling in particular might know him from Slim Jim commercials
Or his Bonesaw from Spider-Man.
or Bonesaw from Spider-Man.
That's actually who you should go as, so it's a little obscure, but it's still Macho Man.
That's true, but I
Are
feel
you Macho Man? No, dude, I'm fucking Bonesaw.
I'm Bonesaw, idiot.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah, but still talk like Macho
What's
Man the
the
whole
difference?
fucking time?
No, I would go as specifically Slim Jim Macho Man. That would be the best Macho
That
Man.
would be a good one.
Yeah, I know. Oh man, I miss that guy. He was the
Macho
greatest. He
Man?
was
I
like
know.
one of the greatest characters of all time.
His voice
Mm-hmm.
alone was fantastic. Yeah, so I feel like those guys, like legends, like Stone Cold's another good one.
I feel like you could get away with Ric Flair because he had like a big
100%.
robe.
Ric Flair may be more over now.
Yeah.
with like mainstream, with that, the Ric Flair drip, all this shit.
You can dress as anyone from the NWO because you just have to put on a T-shirt.
But that's somebody I don't think. I guarantee people who don't watch wrestling do not know who Arn Anderson is. Oh, you said NWO. I thought
NWO.
Four Horsemen.
No.
Even better though, NWO. I guarantee you people don't know who Scott Hall is.
Yeah, but sure. But if you wear the shirt, people recognize that shirt. I bet. So they'll be like, "Oh, you're so and so, whatever." Some people might.
I gotcha.
That's a little more obscure, but not like super obscure. Get a toothpick, you can be Razor Ramon.
Not bad.
Yeah, I'd say so.
So Evolution happened.
Yeah,
This
but
got me thinking because like
Wait.
I remember when I was
Wait,
going
Zanca.
through high school.
hold on.
What?
I'm getting something here. We
Wait, I'm still on Halloween costumes.
but we're getting breaking news here. We have lost footage or audio. We have a lost audio clip from Super Showdown from our Australian correspondent. We're gonna get to that. I'm hearing it's from it's an interview with John Stamos.
Why is your finger on your ear?
Is that because I got an earpiece?
It's an audio
Because I got an
podcast.
earpiece, Zanca. I need to make it authentic.
It's an audio podcast, bro.
I gotta make it authentic, Zanca. It's an interview with John Stamos. Let's get to that now.
Alright, so I'm here live at Super Showdown for the Steel Roll After Party podcast. I've got a fan here with me right now in the middle of the Bellas match, just talking to... What's your name again, sorry?
John Stamos.
I'm with John Stamos in the audience right now. So what do you think of Baron Corbin?
I do not like Baron Corbin. Do not like him one little bit. That wrestling guy.
Alright, I think I'm going to have to stop interviewing this guy right now. Another question. Why do you think Australian wrestling fans are better than American wrestling fans?
They're not. Look at this crowd, that wrestling guy. Everyone's on their fucking seats. It's disgusting.
WrestleMania was a lot better, I give you that. Okay. Another question to what's your name? John? Sorry. John Stamos. What do you think of the show so far?
The matches haven't been too bad, actually. It's just, a little bit disappointing. The crowd's not right into it as much as they could be.
This interview is terrible.
It could be one of the worst interviews. I've got another question for you though. What do you think of the name Zanca?
Zanca.
What do you think of the name Zanca?
Rhymes with wanker.
That's what we needed. That's all we needed, boys. We're out.
I don't think that was John Stamos at all. I'll be honest with you.
Okay,
But he did call you a wanker, so he's good in my book.
got it.
All right, let's get on to Evolution.
Let's do it.
So a bunch of women did a wrestling thing on Sunday, and it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
I quite enjoyed the show as well. I didn't know what to think. The matches, none of it really. I mean, obviously the Becky Lynch Charlotte Flair match, that one got me excited, but nothing really stood out to me. And it ended up being better than I expected. So let's kick it off.
You contradicted yourself there. Nothing
How
stood
so?
out, but it was better than you were expected.
Yeah, no matches stood out, so I wasn't excited for anything. So I expected bad.
There you go.
And
This
it was
makes more
better
sense
than
now.
expected.
Perfect.
All right, so the first match,
Your expectations were low
correct
going into it. Gotcha.
Yes,
That makes way more sense.
sure. I like the way I said it better.
You said it confusing.
That's fine. That's have you met me before? Yeah, no. Have you met me? Come on,
Come on.
that's how I do it.
I'm coming on nothing.
What is wrong with you with the
I
Indian
went to a
accent?
7-Eleven today, and they were fucking with me, and I just love it.
Is that a real thing?
Yeah, the dude in the Raymond 7-Eleven is the man, dude.
And he was fucking with you?
Yeah, he does it all
okay.
the time, though.
So the match,
My
the
buddy.
first match of the night was Trish Stratus and Lita versus what was supposed to be Alexa Bliss and Mickie James. Instead, Alexa Bliss could not compete because of her concussion, I believe.
She was not cleared yet.
We got Alicia Fox in her place. The heels had some fucking bomb-ass gear all night. All the heels all night had some great gear. And they were from Alice in Wonderland, so that was pretty cool.
I will say the veterans in this match, fucking total slop show half the time, though.
I agree with you. However, I also agree that Trish looked the best out of the four.
No way.
They were all
Alicia
veteran.
Fox was the best.
She was the worst.
No way.
Did you see some of the bumps she was taking?
She was the
awful.
funniest part of that match. Otherwise, I would have turned it off, man.
She was being thrown around when nothing was hitting her. It
And
didn't make
was
any.
great.
Okay, if you want to talk about a botch fest, sure. Yeah, Alicia Fox was the best botcher in the match.
No.
Yes.
Listen, Trish and Lita were horrendous.
Trish was the best one in the match. You can watch the match again.
She
and
missed her kick completely. That's supposed to end the whole match.
who was the best in the match then?
Alicia
Lita?
Fox.
No, she fucking was the worst.
She was the best.
Watch the match again, and you tell me that Trish wasn't the
I'll
most,
give you this one.
at least the most entertaining in the match.
She was not.
Well,
It was boring.
for all the wrong reasons. Alicia
This
Fox
match
was for you.
was boring.
No, I agree with you.
Alicia Fox was the only funny part and good part of this match for me.
I agree with you. If we're talking technical,
I still thought she was the best character. The other ones were just bland and boring.
I guess.
And what the fuck's up with
it was not
Lita's
good.
moonsault?
Anyway, it was not, whatever it was not good.
Lita's moonsault's not that good either.
No,
I don't know why they're
I
building-
also don't like that thing that the Hardys do, and these two do worse.
Yeah, like they do it like they fucking. She's wearing cement in her underwear.
Yeah, and
just can't get the
she
height.
does that, and it looks like Trish's back gives out because she's 100, and even though they're super
No, she's
young
young.
still, but it did not look good, and it looked worse on Raw.
But I will say this. I'm glad that they put these girls in a tag match because
Sure.
there was, like, they kept saying, well, there's ring rust. Like, that was the funniest part is on commentary all night. Anytime a botch happened, they tried, like, spinning it off on something else.
Oh, I
But,
know. There was a couple botches, but I mean
yeah.
that's gonna happen.
Well, it's going to happen at any show.
I know.
These ones seemed... I will
These
say
ones were
this, though. As an
wild.
overall, I love the setup for this show. I like the dark crowd.
Really?
Yes, I love that.
It
That's like
looked
New
like
Japan.
a house show to me.
Which is perfect.
It could be.
Yeah,
It
because you know
didn't-
why they do that? It's because it was supposed to be the focus on the wrestling in
That's
the ring.
good. I like that.
That's what it was all about.
Oh, that's what that.
It was a yeah.
Okay.
That's what the symbol was. For.
Okay, that's fine then. If there was a good reason behind it, fine. But it looked like low production, kind of. Which is, I mean, whatever. If it's a house show, fine. This is supposed to be a huge event. Normally, you don't see that.
Yeah, but what has big production nowadays in WWE?
That's true. I guess it's just more lights.
I guarantee I like this more because there was less LED.
It's a total.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's a possibility for sure. It was. Yeah, I mean, you're right. So this match.
This was the worst one on the
it was
card, in my
easily
opinion.
the worst
The
one.
Rumble was more entertaining. Way
It
more
was
entertaining.
way more entertaining.
And I'm not a fan of those. So.
So it was just, yeah, I gave it, if we're doing slice ratings, I gave it 2. It was nothing special. And if it weren't for nostalgia, it wouldn't even be that high, probably.
Yeah, I'll go 2 as well. 2 in the crust, just to be a little different, because Alicia Fox is my favorite diva.
And she almost wasn't even in it.
know.
This match would have been improved by Alexa Bliss. That is just a fact, in my
Yeah.
opinion, wrestling-wise.
What ifs, man?
I know. I still think we might get Alexa Bliss and Trish in the future, because we didn't get it now. I believe that is true. I don't know when. Next up, we did have the Women's Battle Royal, which royally fucked me on predictions. Almost didn't, but it was kind of a mess too. But it was an entertaining mess. But that's only because there were 20 people in it. Mm-hmm. That's just how battle royals are. There was a lot of good spots. There was a good spot between Mandy and Sonya. They were good. The Iconics obviously were the joke entrant. Why wouldn't they be? It was all over the place.
And the Iconics were hilarious.
Yeah, they're great. And if you think otherwise, you're wrong, and I hate you.
Who thinks otherwise?
There are a lot of people that think otherwise. They get no reaction.
Oh man, I thought.
Well, they got a little. It's getting better.
Yeah, they're getting pops.
Exactly.
Especially when they were doing their Superman pose.
It's getting better, and I like seeing that because it's taken a while. But hopefully you're correct, and it continues to go on the rise.
Well, this is like best case scenario for them. If they weren't going to win, they got to at least highlighted.
True, it's like the Santino Morello kind of like.
Oh yeah.
Like he's always a highlight, but he gets tossed out immediately. I think it was Enzo in another one. He was great, did his whole thing, and then got tossed out. So it is a good spot. There was a Carmella and Ivory dance break. That was entertaining.
I felt so uncomfortable watching Ivory dance.
Yeah, she's so old and white.
Yeah.
So old and white. That was pretty much
was
the
like an
quad
awkward
suplex during the match was super cool. You don't really see things like that very much, and obviously had the big ladies doing it, and it was entertaining. Nia Jax won. Fuck. I did not think that'd be the case.
Who picked Nia?
You.
Who did?
You.
Who?
You.
Who?
You.
Who? Me?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Chop shops are coming.
Did you think of any questions for me?
Yes, and they're all personal questions about me.
Oh no, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Oh god. Unless it's like, how old is your kid? I'm fucked, and it ain't.
Dude, it's been a wild day today.
Oh man.
Phones blowing up, fucking news, fucking
Talking
breaking.
to Hulk
Daniel
Hogan
Bryan,
and shit,
fucking...
apparently.
Oh, that was because I had a question about Suburban Commando.
Fair enough.
Legit.
What a weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nia won. She eliminated Ember Moon, who was my pick. Good on us for picking that final two.
I did get word that the whole thing was really... I was supposed to be putting a spot on Ember Moon.
And it did.
And it did that. That's
It
exactly what it
absolutely
did. And it built some feuds for the future.
It gave me a little hope that maybe I was going to win the Chop Shop this week, and I did not. No. But it was close.
Nia and Ember look to be maybe moving on to something. Who knows? We'll see.
No, if anything, it's going to be Nia and Tamina, I think, going forward, just because they have their stare downs and shit.
Yeah, but there's very rarely does that stuff pay off.
And it won't. And it won't be very entertaining, and that sucks. But I don't know what they're going to do with Ember going forward. That's why I feel like she should have won this.
Well, I think they're slow burning her, and like they are high on her. So,
Ember.
Yeah, that's pretty good, dude. Not
You
bad.
you basically made the joke. I just pointed it out.
I don't know. I'm a poet, and I didn't know it. What was that old saying? Something.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the one.
No, but legitimately, I think they're doing well by her because
I hope so.
a lot of people that they skyrocket seem to get quick backlash. I like what they're doing with her.
Asuka's a huge...
She got no backlash from the fans though.
Oh, true.
That was more just they didn't like her promo. That's what that came down to.
I don't either.
I love her promo. Her and Miz are fucking hilarious together.
Sure. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, it was a great showcase for Ember and obviously Nia Jax, who got the win. Zelina Vega at the end, I was like, no, they won't. They won't do that.
They could have though.
They could have, and I would have been like, all right,
Yeah.
that's fine. But yeah, that was.
I knew that was the whole under the rope thing with the women. That seems to be that's their move.
It wasn't as bad this time. There was only a couple.
Carmella and her.
Yeah,
that was the only two.
That was it,
yeah.
and that was fine.
Yeah.
That's all you need. But in the women's Royal Rumble back last year, it was all of them.
Yeah. Sorry, I was tuned out for most of this conversation, but I'm back now.
Okay, not a surprise.
So I'll start from the beginning, I guess. The Iconics, great. No, I'm just kidding. I'll go.
Jesus.
I liked a lot of the nostalgia vibes. I liked seeing Tori, Kelly, Maria.
And a lot of them, you know what I noticed, and this gave me a little hope. The new stars got bigger pops than the old stars most of the time.
True, and I think
liked that.
The big thing too is because it's the
Except
women.
for Maria.
It's the women though. I feel like the men's nostalgia factor is still high, and I don't know why that is. Maybe the women weren't pushed back then.
And the men were better wrestlers back then.
Kinda.
Most of the time.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold will even tell you he wasn't great of a
Oh,
wrestler.
sure,
you know
he
what
was
I
a
mean?
great
but
character.
He's still, if his music hits, he's going to get the biggest pop of the night.
100%. And I mean, think Kelly was in the Rumble. Not that great of, not a good wrestler at all.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. And, too, the women weren't pushed back then. So the younger talent is going to get the bigger pop because they're all, I mean, Sasha, Bayley, these girls can go toe-to-toe. I mean, that's why I was saying the Trish and Lita factor, I think it was because it was bugging me, was because they were good for their era.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think they can hack it nowadays, which is And I don't mean that as a diss to them. I mean that as like the talent nowadays is so good.
100%. And that's 100% true. They would not even be close.
Right.
Because of people like Bayley, because of people like Sasha Banks. All these people coming up are just, talent-wise, 10 times better. Characters back then were 10 times better, in my opinion. And it'd be nice. Like,
It's
that's
a
why
give and take, it is.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I like Ember Moon. She's kind of a character. Like, she's got a look to her. She doesn't really have much of a character, because she doesn't have any weird mystique to her, like I thought she might.
Yeah, I thought they were totally going like werewolf or something.
Yeah,
Especially with her eyes and shit.
But she's got none of that. She's just a normal person. We saw it on Raw. She's just a normal person that looks a little wild.
I feel like Bray Wyatt should touch her head and she morphs into fucking something crazy. Like some sort of demon. I wish Bray Wyatt had some weird like mystical powers
I
like
wish
that.
Bray Wyatt was like on TV again.
Good things are coming from my man.
Good. I hope so. I love Bray Wyatt. This is the women's pay-per-view, though. We don't talk about Bray Wyatt.
See, well, he also played Sister Abigail, and
That's true. He could have been in the
it's
Rumble.
A new day and age, my man.
Could have been in the Rumble. So I gave the Battle Royal 4 slices.
Yeah, I gave it 4.
It was entertaining.
I didn't give anything to slice, but I'm going off the top of my head. I'd go 4.5, almost 5. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the whole thing throughout the end. I liked. I didn't know Nia was going to pull it out. I thought Ember was going to pull it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, her and Asuka were the favorites going into it. So
Right. Yeah. Neither one were they the favorites even like before, like right before.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, Ember definitely was. Asuka came off now.
Okay. So next up we had the Mae Young Classic Finals: Toni Storm versus Io Shirai.
Second best match of the night.
It was up there. Yes, it was very good. Yeah, you're right. It was the second best
For me, and I'll say for me. Just to
No,
make
I
it
agree with
even.
you.
Okay.
Because I can't think of another one that was better
I'm
other
gonna
than the one we're
gonna-
talking about.
I'm gonna grade this whole pay per view on a curve because women aren't as good as men, so I can do that. And
Jesus.
come on, you need to throw some
Yeah, of
jabs
course,
in. You
of
women
course.
getting everything these days.
This is fair.
I'm coming right out giving this one a 6 in the crust. I enjoyed everything about this match. Toni Storm, going into it, I told you she's my Becky Lynch that isn't on the main.
I have
yet.
an opinion.
And yeah, what's your opinion? Go ahead.
My opinion is she's going to be huge.
Yes.
This is the first I've seen of her. Because, I mean,
And
obviously
she's got an accent.
Yes. Awesome. New Zealand. Kind of Australia.
That's my thing, dude.
I love
accents.
accents. I love
That's
accents.
why I love Becky.
That's
why
fair.
I mean, Alicia Fox
Iconics.
doesn't even have an accent, but I like going Alicia Fox.
Well, that's funny. That's Noam Dar's accent.
Yeah, so I put his accent on her, and for some reason that makes me love her.
I think she's, like I said, I haven't seen her on the indie. This is the first I'm seeing of her, and I can just tell, looks-wise, she's super young, just talent.
22?
She's 22 years old. She's super talented. She has a character.
She's got the Nelly eye patch under her eye.
It is awesome, and she's going to be massive,
Yes.
in my opinion. And I think she's only on NXT UK, the women's division over there, but that will not be where she stays. No way.
100% agree with everything you just said.
Cool. I also gave it 6 in the crust. So we're all on the same page there. Next up, we had a match that surprised me a little. It is the Faces, Bayley, Natalya, and Sasha Banks versus the Riot Squad. My personal favorite. One of yours as well. I know you
100%. I love
enjoy
all
the
three of
Riot
those
Squad.
girls. Me and Crystal's my girl, obviously, if I throw her name out there. She was even saying the Riot Squad is the best characters in the women's division.
I know, and it blows my mind. It seems like people are starting to get that. People are starting to get behind them as far as crowds go. It took a while, and it's still got a lot to go, but they're getting there.
Well, you got to remember too is a lot of fans are like, I'll say you actually. A lot of fans are like you. They don't know these girls from the up. Like I knew Toni Storm coming into
Right.
WWE. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what to expect.
Right.
A lot of the fans are just seeing these 3 girls get pushed right away, and they're like, "Oh, who the fuck are these girls?"
Correct.
Show me. And now that they've been on TV for a while, and look, Liv stepped it up. I mean,
Absolutely.
Ruby and Sarah could go.
They've been around
beforehand. Yes.
a while.
And
Liv is definitely she's
stepped
impressive.
up her game, and
I know.
her character alone has stepped up. So,
This was one of her best matches I've seen.
and she's fun to watch.
Character work,
Yes.
wrestling, it just everything about her right now. Liv Morgan, we're talking about everything about her is improving and it's great. It's fun to watch.
Been telling you, I see money in her, man. As a singles
Absolutely.
down the line. I think she's gonna be a big star.
I hope you're right. I don't want them to break up.
Oh, I
And
don't either. I'm just, it happens. in
Like
WWE.
I know, but
Unless you're the New Day.
That's true. I've said this before. Keep them as a trio. They can have solo careers. Keep them as a trio, as like managers, shit like that. Whatever. That's fine. Ruby's obviously like the quote unquote leader and would probably be great as women's champion. but Ronda has that grasped in her hand for a long time. So,
Which scares me about what's coming up.
yeah, I know.
My girl's gonna get fed to the wolves.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So this match was fun. Just overall, I don't know why, but I didn't expect anything from it.
But I knew that.
I knew
This-
everyone
yeah.
involved was good, but for some reason together I don't know. They haven't done it for me in the last couple weeks. But this one was good. And the Riot Squad's gear was fucking phenomenal. Again, we talked about heel gear. It was great. They had Jigsaw, Pennywise, and Texas Chainsaw, Leatherface. It was fantastic.
And throwing some spotlight on the faces. I love how they all did a man's move as like a highlight / tribute in that
Which
match.
one? Oh,
all of them.
yeah.
They all did.
This is true. But I mean, you got to take your influence from somewhere.
No, I'm not saying that as like a dig
I know.
thing. I'm saying I love that. I
Yeah,
like
no,
those
it was
kind of
great.
spots.
I love like tribute spots all the time. It's always fun.
Natalia's gonna get her ass up in the air a little bit higher there to deliver that clothesline because it looks sloppy as fuck.
This brings me to the first time I'm going to do this in a long time.
Okay, I'm ready for this actually. I
This
think I know where you're
is-
going.
Dear
Yes.
WWE. All right, hit the music, me. Dear WWE, please, for the sake of Sasha Banks' health, have her stop doing suicide dives for the rest of eternity. Sincerely, Jake, Still Real After Party Incorporated.
Yeah, she for sure should do the Bree spot. No longer.
She should do stop going through the ropes. Like I don't know if that was intentional. It didn't look it. Because when she tried to do a suicide dive, she clipped the ropes again and just nailed her face on the apron.
The only
Stop.
person who like should continue the suicide dive, in my opinion.
Seth can do it.
No,
Dean
they,
can
they
do
all look stupid. Though.
Sure, I don't want anyone to do
I've
it.
never enjoyed it. Like it doesn't look cool.
No, I don't like it.
It always just looks like you're touching their face a little bit.
Or you're about
their
to
chest.
kill yourself.
So the only person who does a
Which-
suicide dive,
suicide dive.
and it looks amazing is fucking Big E. Because he just goes in like a
doesn't
goddamn
care.
cinder block going through a window.
He doesn't
dude.
give a shit if he snaps his neck.
That's what I'm saying.
And a couple times he has.
But I'm saying he's the only one who looks like it's lethal. Like, I like how Finn doesn't do it anymore. He does the front flip over the top, and he gets great air on it. The suicide dive, to me, is just boring. It should be something for, like, a bigger... Like, an Undertaker could do it.
Yeah.
Although he did the Finn front flip all the time, too.
Well, sure. And that was cool then.
I'm
If he
saying-
tried to do that now, he'd die.
Save that for the bigger guys, because it's not that agile of a move, and it's way too high of a risk factor for you.
I hate it.
and it looks bad.
It's never great. I do prefer, talking about the women again, I do prefer what they did, Bailey and Sasha did on Monday Night Raw. They did like a baseball slide.
Yes.
Way prefer that.
Yes,
And
I
I like
agree.
what Rey Mysterio's doing now, too.
Dude, that looks like it hurts.
What?
The Rey Mysterio flop?
Yes,
when
it
he does
does.
the seal move under the rope and just belly flops on those
It's
guys.
amazing.
Dude, I don't know. There's like no impact
No.
height-wise, and it looks more painful than if he was to jump over the top rope and do it.
Yeah. I prefer things under the... Well, I mean, we've saw bad things with, like, Enzo under the...
Dude, I thought Nikki Bella had a spot like that.
Yeah.
She grabbed her neck for a minute, and
saw
there was a
that.
moment where it was like, oh,
Because,
fuck,
yeah, with neck issues, you're like...
She's had neck issues.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Granted,
But yeah, this match was fun, though, the Sasha. I like how Natalya got the W. I didn't think I saw that coming. Did she get the W?
She got the W on Raw. I don't know who won this one, to be honest.
The face
I think no, it's Sasha. She hit the
She
frog
hit the frog
splash.
splash,
Yep.
yeah.
Natty got the one on Raw.
Okay.
But I can see it was almost the same match.
It
so,
was. There was a lot more women actually involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like the faces in this particular scenario much.
Yeah, well, you remember going into this, I said that they were looking for more of a face-heavy show.
Oh,
they
sure.
wanted like the feel-good because they knew going into Crown Jewel that they needed a feel-good moment, and that's why a lot of faces won in this card.
Yeah, no, definitely. You're right. I did it again. Shit. But yeah, it's good for them, I guess. They didn't need to win again on Raw.
Right. I totally hear you on that. And you know what's funny is I don't know if I even told who I was watching with, but I was like, oh, the heels is 50-50 book and they're gonna win this. And when they didn't, I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, it's weird.
On Raw, I'm talking.
Right,
Yeah.
it's weird. I'm glad. We'll talk about Raw a little more, but I'll skip to it now. I'm glad one of the Riot Squad didn't take that sharpshooter. It was your girl. It was Alicia Fuchs, who must be hard to put in a sharpshooter. She is long.
Well, it might be easier because she got
That's
them
true.
long, skinny legs.
That's
You just
true.
curl
It
up
could-
in a park.
could be the
Wait,
complete
how good is
opposite.
she at selling, dude? She was fucking flailing her arms.
She
her
can
head.
be. She can be.
She's amazing. She doesn't get the credit she deserves.
Some of the things in their match, I don't want to talk about it anymore. It
It was the worst match on the card, and we
was
put
so
the
bad.
more time into that and focus than
'Cause
any
it
of the
was
other
so
matches.
Bad. I gave this one a 4, maybe a 4 on the crust.
Yeah.
It definitely blew my expectations out of the water.
Yeah,
But I don't know why I had low expectations for it.
yeah, I'll go 4. I enjoyed the whole match. I really wanted the Riot Squad to win.
Me too. It probably would have been a 5 if they did. That would have been the proper
But I'm not.
thing for me.
I know you don't like Sasha and Bailey. I'm high on them. I love
I like
watching
Bayley.
them wrestle, and I gotta say it was fun watching them
Oh, I
kind of
like-
get back in the ring and do what they do best.
I like Sasha as a wrestler.
Yeah.
I don't like the character. I love her theme music. That is something the WWE does very right nowadays.
We are gonna get to
theme music.
kind of. They fucked with the B
Most
team.
of the. Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll get to theme music later on down
Okay.
the road when it comes to Raw because I have something to say. about
Okay. But yeah, you're right. B team bad.
that. B team bad.
B team stands for bad.
B team commercial Alexa Bliss funny.
That was funny. Next up, we had Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler.
Another good match.
This was a fantastic match. This was for the NXT Women's Championship. This was up there with the Mae Young Classic match, in my opinion. These two obviously have gone a long time. A year ago in the Mae Young Classic finals, they were facing each other then too. So obviously they're going to work great together.
Yeah, I see. Again, the only thing that really stands out to me is the one spot where she had her. I don't know if it was an arm bar or what. She was standing. Shayna was on the inside ropes and Kyrie was outside, and she was holding her up like that. That was a cool spot.
The good thing about this, though, is it didn't need big spots like that to be such a good match.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And-
Well,
and-
their
go
last match didn't have big spots
Right.
either, and it was just as good.
Right.
I was just saying that's the one thing that really stood out.
Stood
to me.
out, yeah.
I like that they're pushing Shayna still. I think she's a great heel. I mean, I hate her.
I was about to say something about that because I don't know if you remember, but I wasn't sold on Shayna when she first won the title, and all that. But now I think I'm coming around because obviously great heel, fantastic. Finally pulled out some heel tactics here.
She doesn't need to either.
I know.
because she's a beast.
But I like
she's like
that-
Lesnar.
I like that storytelling. She needed two of her horsewomen to help her win this match. But
Dude, and that spinning back fist by Kairi Sane.
Yeah, that looked like it hurt.
It fucking
That looked
killed
like it
the
hurt.
broad, dude.
so yeah, Jessamine Duke and
What's her
Marina
name?
Jessamine Duke.
That's a bad name.
Yeah.
Jessamine Duke. That sounds
Jessamine-
like something I left in the toilet.
Jessamine Duke and I
what,
think
what were you doing in there? I just
Marina-
fucking Jessamine Dukes all over
I
the
think
place.
I think it's her and Marina Shafir.
Oh, Ari Shafir is a great comic.
Yeah,
so
you're
is she
right.
Jewish?
I don't know.
must
I don't know
be.
anything about. I mean, I know they were in MMA, like in UFC.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I know about them. And now they're in NXT. That's really all I got. And they helped Shayna win the title back. So that was interesting. We both got that wrong.
Yeah, it was funny though. I listened back and right after we made our predictions, I go, Shayna's gonna win, right? And this is gonna be another long title reign.
Yep,
And we were
probably.
like, no, they're gonna call her up. How?
Well, I mean, it would make sense to
they
call
can
her
still
up.
call her up. They did
Sure.
that with Paige.
Yeah,
And she was champ.
That's
you know what I
true.
mean?
And she won the women's or Divas championship from AJ. Yeah.
Off a shitty Paige turn or whatever the move was
It
called.
was bad. Yeah, it was bad. So I gave this a 6.5 as well. I thought it was on par with the Mae Young Classic match, and I gave it the same rating.
I'm going 5.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. You know me, I grade hard.
I love storytelling.
5's hard.
It was a fantastic storytelling match, whereas the other one didn't have any. I mean, it had stakes, but these two, they have no story. You know what I mean?
The
So
only
that helps.
difference I will have is the emotions seemed more real in the Mae Young. I don't know why.
Oh,
It's just
absolutely.
Those two girls, I think, they just put on a hell of a performance. that night.
Absolutely.
This
I
one
know-
kind of felt like a lot of the same as the last match, and the last
That's
match
fair.
was super good.
Right,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? So this one was still super good.
Yeah, who would have guessed that the NXT match would be one of the best matches of the night? Oh my god. No way.
Dude, more often than not, I enjoyed every match that happened. The opening match was my least favorite.
Me too, by far. And I still didn't not like it.
And
like,
that's the
I
one
still
they pushed
enjoyed it.
pretty much the most, other than Nikki Ronda. You
I'm
know
glad
what
it
I'm
opened.
saying?
I'm glad it
Yeah,
opened
yeah,
because
yeah.
it was just uphill from there.
Yeah.
It was so much better.
They
from
stepped
there.
on the pedal
Well, I guess,
from there.
Well, no, it'd be uphill because wouldn't you think downhill would be actually better? Because going downhill is way easier.
It's bad for your knees, though.
Oh yeah, I
It
guess
fucks
so.
up your whole spinal.
But going uphill as a
spina
fat
bifida,
man is not pleasant.
Anal bifida.
What? Spinal anal bifida? That sounds awful.
It's from a movie. I can't
Oh,
think of
okay,
the name right now.
fantastic.
You can think of the name. Text me.
Next up, we had... What did we have? Oh,
Becky Lynch, Charlotte?
God, yeah. Why?
This should have closed.
This should have closed the show.
This should close Crown Jewel. This should close Survivor Series.
Yeah, it should. Hell yeah. So we had Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. Last women's standing match for the Smackdown Women's Championship. Holy shit, this was fun.
Dude, this was, from the get-go, it was a great match. I love Becky's the man gimmick now.
She's so good.
She's so good at it. Charlotte?
That's another one I wasn't sold on, and now I am so around.
On what, the man gimmick?
Becky.
Oh,
No, just Becky in general. She was boring me for a while. I know you've always been on board, but she was just boring as a face, and now as this kind of like face-heel hybrid, she's fantastic, and I love it. She's just a dick. It's awesome.
The whole match, everything. The emotion was there. The spots were there.
Storytelling.
Clean. Like,
high spots.
Everything. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
it was fairly clean,
I
too.
have to pull
There was some
out.
botches, sure. Charlotte botches. That's what happens.
No, the worst thing of all time was the cameraman. Focusing in on when Charlotte had Becky in the figure 8 with the ladder in between.
Yeah.
And they focused, and Becky was reaching for the chair. She wasn't close enough.
And the ref kicked it.
The fucking cameraman's right on the ref's foot as he's trying to, kick it to keep the storyline moving.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Dude, why doesn't the cameraman move or cut to a different angle?
I'm glad you brought that up. He super kicked it on camera.
But it was like, and he missed the first one. I don't know if you saw that. And he went back for a second helping and really got it over to Becky on that
It was
one.
awesome.
I blame the cameraman for that, though. The ref's doing his part. He's trying to help. It's probably in his earpiece. Like, kick it a little bit. Yeah. Fucking, they gotta cut.
But if
whoever's
that's the
in
biggest
the truck, cut from there, dude. Don't show that.
But if that's the biggest problem from a match, they're doing a good job.
That's what I'm saying. If the only botch you can cut, or you
It's
can
from
see,
the
is from
cameraman.
the truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, but I'm glad you brought that up because it was so funny. I was like, did he just kick the chair?
I was laughing. That's why I had to bring it up.
Yep. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say. The ladder spot was cool. You don't really see things like that. Character work was great. Match was great.
You don't see a lot of high spots from the women with ladders involved.
I know.
There was like 3 in here. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
there
saying?
was the Money in the Bank match, and even then they barely did anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean Becky outside doing the leg drop.
The table?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the table. That was dope.
Awesome.
Fucking Charlotte is ridiculous, man.
I know.
And if you go back and you see the actual,
All right.
I gotta say this spot.
Yes.
Charlotte never got to her feet to break the 10 count
No.
when all the chairs were on top of her, and the ref just stopped because Charlotte gave him that mean mug. The ref was like, "Fuck it, you're right. I'm not counting anymore." She got to her feet on the final one, and the ref counted through it. That's the only thing I can take away.
Whatever.
But Charlotte's flip onto that table for the final bump was ridiculous.
I love the ECW chants when they were tossing the chairs in.
Oh, yeah.
There was just so
was
much
a fun.
right. There was just so much right with this, and I hope it's not over. I don't know. That's why I kind of thought. That's why I was super confident actually that Charlotte was going to get it here. Mm-hmm. It would not make Becky look good. I understand that, but now what? What's next for Becky? We don't know.
Ronda.
Well, what's next
Ronda
for
is
the
next for
championship?
Becky.
What's next for the championship?
Ronda.
That doesn't make any sense. What Ronda's
That's
just
the
going to
next
win all
pay-per-view, I think.
It is.
Yeah, so that is
Well,
what's next. They're going to
Crown
build to
Jewel.
that. Yeah, but the women aren't allowed to go,
No, they
man.
are not. But that's a huge main event. Or, well, it won't main event. But, well, it could. With Ronda involved, that could main event.
I mean, Ronda main evented this, and she shouldn't have.
I know. It'd be very interesting to see that headline. I don't think it will.
What do you rate this pizza rating for
7
Becky, Charlotte?
and the crust. Not perfect. Close.
I'm going 7, and that's
Very close.
very high for me.
It is very high.
The only full pie I've ever given out was Gargano Ciampa.
Yep, the second one, right?
No, mine was the first.
Oh, the first one.
Remember the second one I was a little harder on?
Oh, true.
Because it was
the
like a
same
lot
thing.
of the same.
Yeah. No, it was real good.
I enjoyed it very much. Very, very much.
All right.
Ronda, Nikki, main event.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
How did you feel about this main event?
I forgot about it, clearly, because I just put my notes away.
Let's start with this. Whoever's doing Ronda's makeup, fucking stop. She's a pretty girl.
I bet it's
with
Ronda.
out you guys doing it.
She looked like an Angry Bird again.
I don't understand.
But the blue Angry Bird now.
And it wasn't enough eyeshadow. Like, they should have blacked out her eye. Like, one time it was too much. This time it wasn't enough. I don't know what they're doing.
Not good.
Her hair's cool as fuck, though, the way they braid it.
I hate her ring gear.
Yeah, the wedgies.
Like, put her in pants or something.
The wedgies?
Seriously.
No, she needs knee pads, is what it is.
Just put her in pants. I don't know. It's a weird length, too. Like, It's not like it's like up to her belly button, and it's like I don't know. It's weird. Weird.
It's the same length as my cup from hockey. Like I don't understand why it's like a mid-drift. I don't know what you call that.
It's real weird. I don't like it. I want it to go away, and I want her in just pants. Like the top is fine. Who cares? Have her wrestle in some goddamn tights or something. Pant tights.
She could totally work the UFC gear. Like I don't understand.
Well,
why
that's
she doesn't.
kind of what this is. A little, right?
A little,
bit.
I guess.
Like that's kind of what I think they're going for.
Her wearing boots makes it look weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not. I don't know. It needs to change. The all black. I mean, it had something on it. I think this time. No, just the top did. I don't know. All black is boring. I don't get it. Have her in some fucking plaid pants. Even.
See,
I
we're
don't give a
not
shit.
talking about the match is what we're getting at here.
Because it was fucking not
That's
good.
what I'm saying. Look,
Ronda looked fine.
Nikki looked fine.
No, Nikki sucks. I hate her.
How did she suck?
I don't know.
Her
She did
whole
her
purpose
job.
in this match
Well,
was
she
to
did
get
her
tossed
job.
around,
Yes,
and she did
She
that.
did her job, which is good. It elevates Ronda, which is what they're supposed to be doing. But as far as storytelling was fine.
Here's my complaint.
Sure.
People say Brock sucks. Why is Ronda so good?
I don't think Ronda's that good.
Okay, okay, good.
I have not claimed that at all. She's improving. As far as from when she started, I'll give her that.
She does some judo throws.
Yep.
AKA German suplexes
Oh, yeah.
for Brock. She has her armbar finish.
Oh yeah.
Brock has his
F5. Yep.
well, the Kimura, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
And yeah, the
That too.
F5, and she has her weird Samoan drop, not really TKO, almost move.
Oh, I know. I'm not.
Which,
disagreeing
by the
with
way,
you.
the Bellas did not take very well because they were stacked on top of each
Yeah,
other.
no,
so
it
that's
didn't.
tough to
It
do.
did not look pretty. Cool spot if it looked better, but that's not anyone's fault, really.
No, and Bree having to crawl up there literally
Yeah.
for about 5 minutes.
That happened
didn't
a couple
make it
times.
Look cool.
That-
When
that-
Cena does it, he just throws motherfuckers on
He's
top
like,
of one another.
Yeah. I don't know.
Look, it wasn't fun for me.
No.
I didn't enjoy this match, especially after Charlotte Becky was so phenomenal.
Right.
This was a letdown.
Yeah.
Maybe it would have been great if it opened. It should have opened.
It would never. That's the problem. It will never open.
Yeah, but this is a whole pay-per-view about Evolution, about paying tribute to all these girls coming back, showing that this is a big step in the right direction.
well,
And
the
you have-
evolution is that Ronda's the future of the women's
So
division.
the evolution is you have two people that can't wrestle. I know. If Ronda wasn't in the
know.
UFC and she just came in and started tossing girls around like this, it wouldn't be that
It
fun.
bums me out. And I do think she'll improve. She has been improving. She's been better on the mic. She's been better in the ring. But you're right. She's got 3 moves. It could get better.
I'm not down.
No.
I think she's dope.
I
I think
enjoy
her
her.
versus Becky is going to be a great match.
I
to be
will
honest
enjoy
with
that very much.
you. But
Becky's going to get smushed, though.
no, because Ronda's doing the Roman, good guy thing.
Oh,
where
sure.
She gets beat up.
Oh, sure.
And
I mean,
then
at the end,
comes
she's
back,
just
yeah.
going to get annihilated.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be bad.
She's gonna do her got my cupcake taken
However,
away face.
this is the most excited I've been about a Ronda match.
What, her versus Nikki?
No, her versus Becky coming up.
Yeah.
Trust me, Becky could have a good match with a broom probably, and so I'm at least excited. I haven't been excited for Nikki. I haven't been excited for the Bliss match. I wasn't excited for the Nia match, and that ended up being one of the better ones. So I don't know.
We're on the night? Yeah.
Yeah,
I forgot about
that's
that.
what
I
I'm
wasn't-
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're gonna get it again.
The only memorable match I have is Triple H and Kurt Angle and Stephanie
Oh yeah,
and Ronda.
that was her first official match, right?
Yeah.
And that wasn't. I mean, that
That's
was
the
just,
only memorable one I have because, she was good in that, but again, you're in there with all those guys who are good.
She was good in that, but she did literally the exact same thing she's doing now, which is put Steph in an armbar. That's it. That's really it. But yeah, that's
So that was Evolution.
overall very enjoyable.
Main event, 3 and a crust. I'll give it.
I gave it
whatever.
4.
Yeah.
Just because storytelling was fine. It elevates Ronda. Hopefully, the Becky match is better, and it will be. There's no doubt it will be.
I'm shocked that they're not going Charlotte Ronda. Shocked.
Well, I mean, it would have made sense with my pick, Charlotte winning that last women's standing match. It would have kind of made sense, but then the feud wouldn't have been moved to Survivor Series. I don't know. It's all over the place. I agree. There's still time. Mania.
You done stalling?
For what?
For time to strap in, motherfucker. Time for the chop shop.
Oh, son of a bitch! Chop time! Damn it! Chop chop.
So, motherfucker.
Fuck.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I think we both forgot
For what?
that the Chop Shop was happening today.
I didn't forget.
Oh.
Oh, no, I've been thinking about it all day.
Well, I'm sorry that I forgot, so I'm not prepared.
Fuck, that's worse.
So
If you had prepared, I would have a fighting chance.
Yeah, you still do.
No, I don't.
You still do.
All right.
Let's call this learning about Zanca.
This is a horrible idea. I don't care about you.
Well, then this is going to make me hitting you so much more fun.
All right.
Okay.
Sure.
What is my middle name?
Fuck. Can I have the first letter? I feel like that's fair.
No.
Oh. What? I'm
right.
choosing from every name.
I'll give you this.
Yeah, okay.
It's my father's first name.
I don't know that either. William.
No.
What is it?
Michael.
Okay. So how are we doing this? How are we doing the
That's
chops?
a chop, and
Okay,
I'm just going to throw them at you willy-nilly.
Just through the episode? So
Through the episode.
Ugh. All right.
All right.
Sorry. Flemmy.
What?
Wait, what
Was-
was it again?
What was my
I
middle
wasn't
name?
paying attention.
Michael.
Michael. Oh, William Michael is close.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, they're
I'll
both
give it to
common.
you.
Bill.
They're both
Bill,
names.
Will. Bill,
Bill, Mike.
Bill, Mike, Will.
Yeah, Will.
Dave?
Bill, Mill. All right.
Kevin.
What was the name of my very first band?
Oh, I know, like, I don't know if it was your first Permanent Holiday.
No,
That wasn't the first
incorrect.
one. See, that's not fair. I only know that one, and then, what was it? The Save? Those are the two I know. That's it. What
You
was
are
it?
incorrect.
What was it?
Hitler stole my potato.
Oh, that's amazing. How am I supposed to ever get these?
We were in middle school and we thought that was
I
hilarious.
kind of want to make a shirt.
I don't know. I don't know how good it would be. The name didn't fly
It'd be a
either.
great design, though.
Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck it means. I just remember we were wicked high. I'm pretty
Clearly,
sure.
Hitler loved potatoes, and then he stole them.
I don't fucking have any good questions today.
You didn't
bro.
have
I'm
two
sorry.
good questions, clearly.
Well, you got two chops coming your way.
Well, I know, yeah.
I'm trying to make this one easy for you.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Because the other two were walks in the park.
Yeah. No, the second one was not.
No, it was not.
How did you not know my dad's name? I know your dad's name.
I don't. Have I ever met your dad? I had to have, right?
Okay, ready?
I've known you way too long not to have met your father. I might not have, though.
True
Fuck.
or false?
It's a 50-50.
50-50.
So, I like my chances. Actually, no, I'm me, so I don't.
I one time ran through the streets of New York City and found myself in the kitchen of a Chinese food restaurant, and I woke up to me peeing in the batter.
You sound so not confident. I'm going to say true.
It is true.
Yeah! All right.
I was drunk. My friend Josh saved me.
You sound... Oh, Josh, like other co-host, Josh? Or
Yes, yes.
the better co-host?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it was him. Someone in my band
You
saved me.
sounded so not confident with your story.
Well, it's because I was like, was it flour? Was it batter? I don't remember.
It was one of the
Either
two.
way, I urinated somewhere, and it wasn't very
It was one of the two, and I only got to get chopped twice.
I pulled the Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber.
Did he do
Apparently,
something like that?
He peed in a mop bucket, pussy. You gotta go fucking hardcore. Piss it
peed
in the food.
In a mop bucket? I don't know about
It was
this.
an old school thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I owe you 2 chops. Now here's the deal, Jake.
New York City.
I could give you one now, and then we can save the other one for throughout the episode if there becomes something boring. What do you think? What do you want? Or do you want both of them now back to back? Because those hurt.
It is
when you go
your
back to back.
call. You are the guy. You won. You choose my fate.
Okay. Well, I need more of a chest area here. You gotta face me then. So at any time I could pop off and just fucking go to town. So, you guys are gonna hear these.
Yeah.
Let's continue with the show.
right.
Monday Night Raw happened.
Monday night. Fuck. Here. You know what? Since you're in control,
Oh, I'll do this.
yeah. Let's have you do the rundown,
Monday Night Raw.
and I'll just talk about it.
So I opened my eyes when I turned Raw on, and I saw possibly the greatest fucking thing of all time.
I agree with you.
The Universal Championship on the shoulder of none other than the acting general manager, Baron Corbin.
It was so goddamn good. I want this. Give us what we want, WWE, and give us this for real.
I for sure had to turn my volume up because I don't know why my TV was muted at the time, because I was like, did he give himself the title?
That would have been
Because
amazing.
I was hoping that was the storyline.
And then he's in the match, and
yeah,
he wins.
I
and
thought something like that was going down, but
not a chance.
no, he basically just he's getting ready to cut a promo. He talks about how he hopes Roman Reigns goes to SmackDown. Basically,
That was awesome.
It was great.
I know
heel,
it's fucked
yeah.
up, but he's a heel. Perfect. That was great.
Dude, Roman's been punching him.
This is
it's
true.
In storyline, it's funny.
This is true. Roman. You gotta, sometimes when there's a situation in front of you, you gotta kind of just use it. Well, you can.
Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar break down the awesomeness that was Baron Corbin on mic.
Yeah, Paul Heyman came out and just did his Paul Heyman thing. It's not a prediction, it's a spoiler, and that's that.
Yeah, and then Braun Strowman came out, ate the microphone.
He
basically.
said, "Get these hands," and wow, it's like we've seen this all before. He said, "Get these hands," and then beat the shit out of people.
He just kind of power slammed Baron Corbin for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then
before.
got F5.
Yeah, Brock F5'd him in a
So Brock
sloppy
is
F5.
super losing. Super losing.
You never know, man.
No, for sure.
Well,
Brock's-
here's the thing.
Yeah.
WWE could use the press of Brock going to UFC holding their Universal title.
You're not wrong.
I hope I'm wrong.
I hope you're wrong too. I do not like Brock. It's well documented how little I like Brock Lesnar. And yeah, it's bad. No Brock.
I enjoy Brock, and I like kind of his character where it's like he doesn't want to be there. He's just there for the money.
I get
It's
it.
a cool character.
I get the mystique of
He
Brock
still gets a
Lesnar.
pop whenever his music hits because it is special when he comes out, like Paul Heyman said back in the day.
I don't disagree with that either. I think it is special when Brock Lesnar comes out because he's never fucking there. So when he is, you're like, oh, he's here.
But I
Great.
also agree
He
that-
showed up to work.
I also agree that it would be he's like a weird contractor where he just has
He
to
can just
show
do whatever
up when they pay him.
Yeah, pretty much.
I do think it would suck if the Universal title is a shit title. It hasn't gotten a run yet worth calling it a title.
That's why I want Braun to get it, because it
I agree.
very well could now. Because as bad as it sounds, Roman is not in the picture. Roman has had that title on lockdown. Even if he hasn't had it, he's had that title on lockdown for almost as long as it's been around.
Brock, yes.
Because he's been in a thing with Brock forever. So it's interesting to see where they have to. They're forced going forward. But that's a good thing in a bad way, I guess. It's a good thing out of a bad thing.
Look, the whole thing is flipped. I mean, everything up until WrestleMania was around Roman, booked around Roman being champ, being the top guy. So now it's flipped. Now you have Elias is a babyface. You have
And he's doing well.
Yeah, you have Finn, Elias, you have Seth, you have Braun back. I mean, those are your top baby faces right now.
Pretty much, yeah. And
Kurt?
well, sure, yeah. I guess if you want to put Kurt in the category,
Kurt cut a good promo though.
yeah, he did.
Yeah.
It was he didn't mess up. Obviously, it was pre-filmed, so maybe it was his fifth take or something.
It was one take though.
Yeah, can you tell?
Yeah, because he had a sweat that wouldn't fall off his nose the whole time, and it was pissing me off.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is maybe it was like a fifth, like this was his fifth try doing it.
But he still nailed it through.
Sure,
It was
absolutely.
one take.
It was
Could have
great.
been the fifth take, but it was one full
It was
take.
great. I enjoyed it. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, so that was it, man. Basically, Brock F5's Braun.
Yay, whatever.
And we go to commercial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
And we come back
Finn.
versus Bobby.
Yay.
But they had a promo before. Everybody's favorite hype man.
Oh, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, that's probably why I forgot, because he's fucking awful.
I actually forgot his name. That's why I was
Leo
stuttering right
Rush.
there you go. I actually enjoyed his promo.
Leo, go fuck yourself.
I enjoyed his promo. I don't enjoy the Lashley.
No,
Although
every 2 seconds? No.
I'm starting to come around to enjoy
No,
it.
Zanca. I
It's
know
getting me.
I
It's
know
getting
we
me.
like bad things, but come on, man.
It's getting me. I turned it off last week. So maybe it's just because I have to be in
You
the
missed
right
it.
frame of
You
mind.
missed it.
You
You're
know
like,
what
I
I'm
need it
saying?
back.
Yeah, so
You cannot do without Leo Rush chanting Lashley.
I fucking love it, man.
Oh, no.
The shirt, no shirt under a blazer
funny.
sells me 100% of
funny.
the time.
Here's my opinion on it. Bobby Lashley is going to be the biggest face in the company when he turns on Leo Rush.
Or Leo Rush is going to be the biggest face in the company when he turns on Bobby
I don't think
Lashley.
that'll ever happen.
People don't want to cheer for Bobby.
I'd cheer for Bobby if he turned on Leo Rush and just beat the shit out of him. I'd be like, yes, Bobby, world champion right now.
He's so
Not
small.
gonna happen.
He's so small.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna happen at some point, but I don't like it. It's bad.
I feel like this is like the perfect opportunity for Finn to get skyrocketed into the main event picture again. And it's not going to happen, and that kind
No.
of bums me out.
Yeah, no, it's kind of like Jinder back in like after he lost the WWE title.
It's not like Jinder.
No, I mean back when he lost the WWE title.
Yeah, I know what you
he
mean.
just went into oblivion. He had a small run almost for the IC title or something, and that was it. It was awful.
It just sucks because he got the strap
I know.
and had to relinquish it.
Who, Finn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking like just so like the next day he had to
I
relinquish
know.
it. So it was like
that was a bummer.
well, mostly because I wanted to see where they were gonna go with that. 'Cause
Well,
Finn-
he could at this point in time he could be, or like if we were talking about the Universal Champion and it being shit, if Finn had not gotten injured, we could be talking a very different Universal Championship picture here.
I don't think so though, because I'm pretty sure Brock would have won it very quickly off of him.
Maybe.
But I would have liked to have seen his story arc. You know what I'm saying?
At least the lineage would have looked better because he was in it for a day.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens, his title reign was fine.
So Lashley decimates Baylor.
He kicked it.
Balor.
Baylor.
I'm reading. You don't have the accent over it. I'm
I
reading your
can't.
notes.
It's on a keyboard. That's too much work.
That is not.
That is way too much work.
I need you to go
You
through.
don't need to-
If you want me to read it, you need the accents where they need to be. I'm like Ron Burgundy.
You know his name.
I fucking read it
You know.
as is.
You know it. I'm Ron Burgundy.
I can't wait to get to Fox.
Alicia Fuchs. Yeah. See, I wrote that down
Yeah.
for you.
Lashley is going to be the biggest face in the company when he turns on Rush.
What did I tell you?
Rush the band?
Yeah.
I fucking hate Rush the band.
Really? Do you? I like Rush.
I like Tom Sawyer. that's
Super Canadian.
it. Yeah, I think it's just because I've heard too many interviews with that guy and it aggravates me.
I was at
I
a
love his bass though.
I was at a Five Guys once, and I'm pretty sure I saw Geddy Lee, like for real. I don't know if they were in the area,
Very well.
but as soon as they played a Rush song in Five Guys, he fucking left.
He does not like hearing his own music.
See,
Yeah.
I could have very well seen Geddy Lee.
All right, so here's what happens. Bobby Lashley fucks up Baron Corbin. Bobby Lashley fucks up Finn Balor.
Yep.
And then goes back to see Baron Corbin, who is fucked up.
Yeah, he is.
Holding
Everyone's
his
beat
ribs.
up.
Yeah.
I love that Finn gave it too sweet to Baron as he was being hauled up the ramp too.
Yeah, I forgot
That was
about that, yeah.
fantastic.
So Bobby Lashley goes back there, and he shouldn't talk. Like, there's a reason Leo
Who, Bobby
Rush is
Lashley?
there. Yeah.
I agree in that regard.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so Bobby Lashley talks, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm doing my part around here."
He doesn't. His voice doesn't match his.
It's Tyson.
stature.
It's the Tyson effect.
It's not as bad.
I'm
but
pretty
it's
sure
bad.
it's the roids. It fucks with your voice.
It's a
So,
possibility.
Either way, Baron Corbin looks at him and gives one of my favorite acting performances of all time.
Baron's the best.
He's like, "Ugh, still sore. You know what? You proved something to me."
Yeah, this has nothing to do with John Cena not wanting to fucking go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It was actually perfect, though. He
Yeah.
goes, "You earned a spot." And Bobby Lashley goes, "Wait, I thought they were all taken." Like, he's a bad guy, but he's still a goody two-shoes.
He's a
like,
fucking dipshit.
yeah. John Cena didn't earn his way in, which I've said when they fucking put him in.
100%. It just doesn't. Good. Fuck John Cena right now. Like, who cares?
I want to see more movies with John Cena anyway, because
Yeah.
they all crack me up.
Yeah, I
So-
think that was their excuse. He's like shooting a film or something.
Yeah, it's
Whatever.
Basically, he doesn't want the bad press.
Yep.
Even though
Which
he,
makes sense for him. It does.
But they could just bring up his fucking shoot promo from last time where he was like, "I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for this opportunity."
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
At least Daniel Bryan's consistent. Fuck these weird motherfuckers.
This is true. Danny Bryan's never been to
I'm
Saudi Arabia.
consistent. If the fucking porn is banned, I don't think you should exist. And
That's-
porn is banned there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Well, yeah, they hate women, so that's unfortunate.
Even if you hate women, gay porn's banned there.
That's true. You'd think they could.
Animal porn, aren't they go fuckers? That's banned there.
Is it though, or is that like an unspoken one that's okay?
Don't know.
We should probably stop talking
I feel
before
like
we get
glory
like
hole porn-
super anti-Semitic
I feel like glory hole porn would be the best thing for them.
because they're not seeing anything.
Right, it's just
Right.
eyeballs. That's what they're into.
Carry on, please.
My wayward son.
Carry on Johnson, the running back for the
Carry my Johnson.
Detroit Lions, about to kill it.
All right, Jake, hit this one.
All right, it's boss time.
That's next. And I was kind of looking forward to seeing what they were going to do with Evolution after Evolution. And they just kind of
Nothing.
went back to the early 2000s booking.
Guess what they did? Nothing.
They literally threw all of them, everyone in a match.
Match was fun.
It was a good match.
But whatever, it didn't matter, and the veterans looked sloppy again. Who
I
cares?
know. And it sounds like I loved watching Lita and Trish back in the day.
I know.
but
They were fun.
It's not fun now.
No, their whole Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy dive thing where they hop off the back.
It was worse.
Awful.
It was worse this time.
It was awful. Like, it looked like Trish's back gave out and Lita just kind of fell. It was bad. And then your girl Alicia Fuchs was in it.
I love Alicia Fox.
She was wearing the same ring gear because she probably doesn't get that much ring gear.
I don't know, man. She wears the fucking flashiest shit out of any, like, when hers has changed.
This is true. Yeah, she was dressed as the Mad Hatter, I think.
I just think
before.
she's funny, man. I mean, she's going to get her due. She's funny. She's been there forever. Her Stone Cold gimmick was great for the 2 weeks they let her do it.
There was a point in during Evolution where they said that she was the longest tenured member of the women's division currently. I was like, holy shit. Because I don't think they count Mickey. Or was she even around before Mickey?
Well, Mickey has a long career in TNA.
I know, but do they count all the years or just the years in WWE?
I thought they said longest running tenure.
Maybe. I only half caught it. So I was
she
like,
might
Jesus.
have the longest running tenure of male or female.
Maybe.
She's been there since like
I mean,
mid-2000s.
If you take like Triple H out of it, sure. If you take Undertaker, Shawn, like all the people that are around
Undertaker's
now.
not really there.
No.
And granted, Alicia Fox has not really been there.
It's her and Ty Dillinger because he got punted in the face by Shawn Michaels.
So yeah, let's read the names. Lita, Trish, Natalia, Bayley, Sasha versus the Riot Squad, Mickie James, and Alicia Fox.
It was fun.
It was fun.
That's
I
pretty much
enjoyed
all
it.
I got. And the only bummer is the Riot Squad lost again, but they didn't take the sharpshooter from Natty. So I guess that's better.
If this match started and you were like, Zanca, who's going to be taking the pinfall and delivering it? You could have given me all. My last two guesses would have been Natalia winning over Alicia Fox.
Yeah, no,
I just didn't see what is that going to do in the future?
Absolutely nothing. This is going to be
the
thrown
booking's
away
crazy.
next week.
Yeah.
The whole booking of this, there is no booking. It's just they threw this together to get all the women on the show, and I'm sure we'll have something similar tomorrow
Ladies
or today.
Ladies
Tonight?
and gentlemen,
It's Tuesday.
Elias. Commercial break.
It's fantastic.
Commercial break.
just
Every
a-
week. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias. Commercial break.
I don't get it.
And then they come back and they go, ladies and gentlemen,
Elias again.
Elias.
They should just say Elias again. Here
Why
he
don't they
is.
just go to commercial and when they come back, hit it?
I don't know, because it's WWE and
Yeah.
things are weird.
So Elias, in his very first baby face role,
Pretty good.
it wasn't bad, dude.
No.
And the best part was he was still kind of a dick because, what's her name?
He's a little dickish.
Dana
That
Brooke.
was the best.
That was the best fucking part of this whole thing, anyway.
Yes.
Even his song with Baron Corbin, I thought was all right. The Dana Brooke line sold me on fucking baby.
Absolutely. So explain that. So explain what happened.
Basically, he starts singing a song about something I don't really remember.
I meant with the Dana Brooke thing.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So he goes,
Oh, yeah, you went back.
I'm going to go find Baron Corbin myself and deliver this song. And he's walking out and he sees a guy in the crowd being like, oh, what the fuck? And he's like, no, sir, I know you paid for an Elias performance and you're going to get it. Babyface Elias goes to the back. And I'm like, this is going to be super cheesy.
I thought it was.
But then the Dana
so
line saved it. Dana's walking by and she goes, ooh, Elias. And he goes, yes. She goes, would you play a song for me? And he goes,
For you?
for you?
No.
No. And then he walks away. And it was fucking
I was
great.
like, that is the Elias I know and love right there. And then he walked
someone
up.
walks by with a cake. And he goes,
Bring it to my dressing room. I'm excited to see what face Elias has in store for us.
I'm glad
'Cause
they're
he's
going-
not even a face. He's like a Becky face.
No, he's like a rock face.
Sure, okay, fair.
Where it's kind of like he's a douchebag to everybody backstage, except he doesn't shit on the crowd.
Sure.
Anymore.
And he still might. We don't even know yet.
Yeah.
He just didn't this time because he wasn't on stage. Like, he wasn't in the ring. So who knows?
Continue.
I got nothing.
I got nothing either.
Well, I mean, that was it.
He sings a song for Baron Corbin, and I'm glad that Raw is revolving around Baron Corbin the last
Oh,
couple
right.
weeks.
I remember what happened. Jinder Mahal attacked him. It was that
I was
not
waiting-
memorable.
Well, Jinder's your favorite.
I know,
That's why
but
I
it was that
giving
not
you-
memorable. Jinder's been on main event jobbing to like Zack Ryder, so who cares?
Zack Ryder still got a job?
Yeah, dude. Him and Kurt Hawkins both. They have a
Kurt Hawkins does not have a job at the moment. Well, he does, but he's out on injury right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
They have a podcast I've been listening to. It's all about wrestling figures.
Yeah, and apparently they're getting some heat with some other wrestling figure people.
Oh, who cares? Fuck them.
because Zack Ryder, I guess, is a shithead to them.
Awesome. Good. Zack Ryder should be a shithead. He's like
Why?
a Long Island dickbag. It's
Yeah, I
awesome.
guess he is.
That was
I
his
don't
character anyway.
Yeah.
Might as well just live up to it. I feel like Kurt Hawkins is one of the most genuine dudes, though. I feel
Yeah,
like he's cool.
it's not him. Everybody that look, I mean, I have an Instagram page with a lot of followers, and I just happen
Wow,
to see.
brag about it.
No, I'm saying I happen to see. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't go out of my way to follow a bunch of action figure people, but I do see them, and I do like some of their pages.
Yeah.
And yeah, I see a lot of people shitting on Zack Ryder.
That's funny.
But it's funny because I would have never thought, like, who would shit on somebody?
I don't know.
I mean, we shit
Because
on everybody.
Well, that's true. That's our job. That's what we do. And most people deserve it. So
Who? Jake. Oh, yes! One out of the way!
I kind of knew that was coming.
I was trying to, like, this whole time, I've been like, how am I going to throw it in there? I got to set it up. I got to do something.
I kind of knew that was coming.
You got one left, buddy.
You waited so long. I was like, it's got to be. And you started to go quiet, so you were thinking. I just know how the gears tick away in your head.
I wear it on my face.
I wasn't looking. I was trying not to look. So I could tell.
I guarantee if you looked at me, it was, I'm going to chop him. I'm going to chop him.
Well, there was one earlier where you flinched, and I was like, oh, God. Like, in my own head, I was just like, oh, Jesus, happening. That was a good one, too.
So, back to it.
It was firm.
So, what were we talking about? Oh, Zack Ryder actually.
Zack Ryder's a
Jinder
dick,
Mahal.
I guess.
Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, Jinder Mahal versus Elias. Elias is fun to watch. Jinder Mahal, we know he's not that special of a wrestler. But Elias was fun. He got dominated most of the match, but what he did do was...
Who cares? Let's go to the end. This is
much.
what I was talking about earlier when I said entrance musics.
Okay, Elias. I wrote it down.
Fucking sweet, man.
I will write it down every time we hear it. I don't give a shit.
That's fine, because you don't hear it
awesome.
often, yeah.
I know.
I enjoy his a lot.
I know. It's awesome.
I would let's break this down real quick.
Sure.
So this will be like something we can put up there later on down the week.
Sure.
Best and worst of the current entrance themes. So you can't go back to HBK. Let's take current talent right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna start with the worst. The new B Team song.
So bad. We've talked about it every single time. Luckily, we haven't heard it in a while, so maybe they'll go back to Battle Scars when they come back someday.
I will say this: Baron Corbin. They switched it, and I was pissed when they switched it. I like it again.
What did they change?
He had a different song, and then they switched it to this one that he's had for a while.
Oh, yeah, but he's had this one a while.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I thought they switched it again and I missed it. No, this one's fine. His old one was fine.
His old entrance, though, was like some of my favorite. Everything just melting as he was walking to the ring. I thought that shit was so cool, just as an entrance.
We obviously love Baron Corbin here. We're big Baron Corbin guys. What a mess that he could have been so much bigger than he... Obviously, he's in a prominent role right now. Mm-hmm. But think about... He could have been a world champion if he was built properly and a little better on the mic. Again, he's getting better. But if he... I don't know, man. He had so much more potential than what he's being shown right now.
Yeah, but like I said, too, when he first started in this role...
Yeah.
Even before that, he was a constable.
Yeah.
This is going to be a chance for him to work on his mic skills because that is what he lacked the most.
Oh, I know. And it's gotten better.
And he's gotten a lot stronger with them, so it's perfect, in my opinion.
But is he stuck in a role like this now? Do you know what I mean?
No.
Will he ever be able to be elevated up to a championship or something without this role?
Yeah, man, because...
I hope you're right.
Look, man, Kane put the mask back on.
And he's still young. Well, he's not young, but he's not old either. He's probably in his, early 30s.
He's one of the
20s.
youngest ones on the roster.
He's probably late 20s, early 30s, which is young for a wrestler. So, yeah, I don't... It's interesting. I just hope... something good is in the future for him.
I guarantee you there is, man. He has the most prominent role on Raw right now.
I know.
He had the most screen time out of anybody.
Yeah, as far as best, I mean, I know The Miz is, that's one of my favorite theme musics of all time. The Miz has a fantastic theme music. So one of the ones that I don't really talk about much, Sasha Banks, her theme music's fucking awesome. It's like hip-hoppy, it's pretty good. Riot Squad's kind of boring, but it fits them. Like
I don't like it.
I get it too. It's kind of gritty and it kind of fits them.
I like them though, yeah.
Right.
So maybe I like it because of that.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. There's a lot. There's
This
a
whole
lot of
thing
good.
got me to this though.
Sure.
Elias is fucking sweet, man.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Like, how come they don't play it more?
Well, the only time you can hear it is if he's somehow in a match
and wins.
Yeah, and wins, which hadn't happened in a while now. I mean, it finally has been. Or you're playing WWE 2K19 or something.
I mean, I love the fucking quick strum. Like, that's how usually his intro.
Right.
Which is funny. But, like, I would like to see his music get hit, and then he comes out and sits on his stool and then does it one time or another. Because his music's fucking sick, man.
I know. I agree with you. And I was saying earlier, there's a lot of good music. There's more good than bad.
Jinder's got good music.
Jinder's got fucking great music.
Yeah,
there's way more good than bad, and that is a fucking Undisputed Era. Shock the System and all that.
Glorious.
Glorious, great, yep.
And I will say, right now, what's your favorite theme song out of anybody's that's out there?
Just ever, or are we still talking
right now,
current?
new, just current.
It's got to be The Miz, and I'll always say that because it's just so, it's about to kick off with his Hollywood gimmick and all that shit.
For me, it's the new Shinsuke song. I don't know what the fuck they're saying.
The old one was good too,
but I know
because it's the same thing.
No, this is different.
I prefer the old one.
Way better.
I prefer the old one.
Because you're boring.
I am boring.
This
You're
is
right.
way better.
It is
What are you
good.
talking about? I don't even know what they're saying, and
It
it's
is-
fucking phenomenal.
It is good.
Now
agree.
I know why people like American music, and I'm like, what? You don't understand what they're saying. And now I would listen to this. I don't know what they're saying, and it's fucking sweet.
I like Ty Dillinger's.
Yeah.
10. It's like fucking happy and shit. Even though he's supposed to be on SmackDown for a title match tonight.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awful. I'm sure he's gonna get murdered by Randy Orton again.
You think so?
Probably.
I don't
Or
know.
Shinsuke might this time. Who knows?
I don't know where the whole Shinsuke Orton thing is going.
Me either. Probably nowhere.
Orton just interrupts every Shinsuke match, and he's like, "Oh, you're facing somebody. I'm gonna disrupt this."
It's just like, I want that title, but not right now. Maybe later. Survivor Series, you think?
You think Ty's gonna ever do anything?
No.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
sucks. Because he's talented. The character was over for a while. I don't know how people feel about it now. I still enjoy it. It's kind of amusing. But I don't know. He could go. He can go in the ring. We know that much. Weird build for him. He should have been better than he is. Ooh, the Iconics theme music is fucking awesome.
Seth Rollins
Okay.
cutting a promo in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, pretty much typical Seth Rollins promo, but with more emotion.
Dean Ambrose.
Just mean mugging up in the crowd. It was awesome.
I'm trying not to use words I use.
No, you gotta be good. You gotta
He
say
looked
good things.
Like a nincompoop.
He looked, yeah, I know what you're trying to say here. He looked kind of dumb.
He looked lost.
Where am I? Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
on, I have words here. I can
Okay,
use. Let me
yeah.
get to these real fast.
So explain what you're doing right
He
now.
looked. Trying not to say retard.
Well, okay.
I'm trying not to say it.
You didn't. I mean, you were explaining yourself.
He looked like he was a few clowns short of a circus.
I love that one. He's a few doinks short of a circus.
Dumber than a box of hair.
Wait, what?
I don't know. These are just words.
You could
that
say
I've
dumber
written
than a
down.
box of almost anything, and it would be dumber than a human.
All foam, no beer.
That one grosses me out.
Yeah, and as always, fell out of the stupid tree and hit every branch on the way down. This is me trying not to use the R word.
I like that. I think you should have an Urban Dictionary word of the segment of the week.
Okay.
That would be like, I do some of the segments of the week. Your Urban Dictionary word of the week would be great.
So instead of saying R-tard, say everything I just said. Nincompoop.
Few clowns short of a car or whatever it was.
Few
That was
clowns short of a circus.
whatever. Yeah, that
All
was
foam,
good.
no beer. These are all on Urban Dictionary. Look them up.
I like them.
Sluggish, small, shop, hopeless, nuts, nutty, old-fashioned.
What is this now?
Just other words.
What are
that
you trying to
people
replace?
You know.
Retard again?
Yes.
Okay, great.
You said it. That's
Whatever.
bad.
Who cares?
Don't
You've
say
said
that
it once
word.
already too. Shut up.
Don't say that word. Next week.
I wasn't calling someone that. Are we gonna try and?
And next week, we will learn other words to say instead of the word fag.
Okay, so you're calling your shot now. So is this how it's gonna play out?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You'll call your shot, and then that'll be the word you do for next week on Urban Dictionary.
So this is helping all of us because, wrestling fans get a bad rap that we're just Neanderthals who just can't. So I'm helping us all, guys. We can stop using
Some
the
of them
R
are.
word. Next week, we'll stop using the FAG word.
A lot of people don't use that anymore. That's like a thing.
Bullshit. Have you ever
think?
seen my comments?
Well, yeah. Have you ever been on like Xbox Live? People use that a
Yeah.
lot. I guess you're right.
So I'm helping us all out, guys. So there you go. Use the word nincompoop because it's
Nincompoop.
so harmless
Nincompoop is awesome.
and it's fucking great, dude.
It's like saying dweeb.
It's up there with butthead, like the
Oh,
old school
butthead.
ones. Like, dude, you're such a fucking butthead.
Yeah, I remember when Daniel Bryan and AJ were having a thing, and we both said that, oh, he should have just called him a butthead. That would have been way more effective.
So
Instead he called him Pinocchio or some shit.
So Dean's up there being
Stupid.
being a nincompoop, and he just kind of walks away when Seth says he's gonna go talk to him. And this segment really didn't do anything. For
No,
me.
I mean, I like Seth. He shows his intensity, but this is what he always does every time he's in a feud, which is fine. I don't mind it, but I mean, it is what it is.
Now
I'm excited for whatever's to come.
on
Hopefully,
to a better feud. Ember Moon versus Nia Jax.
it's not a better feud.
Nia wins again.
Yeah, also weird.
W.
Also weird.
2 W's in a row for Nia.
And she won because of Tamina.
Dude, can we just say that I'm 2-0 in the last 2 Rumbles? I got Braun and I got fucking Nia.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know if that counts.
That definitely counts.
What, Braun didn't win a Rumble?
Fucking last time they were in the Crown Jewel state.
Oh, Crown Jewel, you're
Yeah.
right. He did win Greatest Royal Rumble. You picked him for everything. That's not fair.
It's fair. There was 50 other people or whatever the fuck
True.
it was.
That's true. Out of 50 people, you picked the right one. I don't even remember who I picked for that.
I thought you had like D-Bry or
The
something.
Miz, maybe?
Oh, maybe.
I picked The Miz for a
yeah.
lot of things.
I do too.
Yeah.
He's a good pick.
Yeah.
The Rival versus Lucha House Party. I don't know.
Whatever, it happened.
Ziggler versus
Kalisto
Paul
didn't
Cruz.
botch that, I
I don't know.
noticed.
Brothers of Destruction. Let's get to the end.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
10 years ago, I would have been super excited.
anytime HBK has his bandana on, shit's gonna go down.
He's about to do something.
Is this the weirdest fucking bandana you've ever seen, too? It's like
Weird.
big in the front and skinny in the back.
I wear those bandanas.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
Well, I mean,
spandex?
Yeah,
Spanx?
it's like flat. I don't know how to. It's stretchy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know if it's the same, but it looks similar.
Why is he
but I
scared
wear it to keep my
just
hair out
rock
of my
the
face.
shaved head?
What do you mean?
Why is he just scared to rock the shaved head?
It's not like we don't see it.
I know, that's what I mean. It's like,
Come on, Sean.
Who cares,
You're
man?
old and bald. It's fine. You're like 50 years old, man.
he still hasn't hit a super kick yet. They have to put him in there with the Lucha House Party if they want him to hit a super kick.
Yeah, because they're tiny.
Yeah, exactly.
They're little baby men.
He just can't get his... Maybe it's the genes.
It might be the genes, or that he's fucking old. You ever think of that?
Could be.
He's old. He's an old man.
He was wearing sneakers, not cowboy boots this time, too.
Yeah, so it probably wouldn't fucking...
I fucking love HBK, man. I wish he
know.
just stayed away. I hate that... I don't want people to think HBK, this is HBK.
Better. Okay, I agree with you to a point. I am excited he's back, but this whole thing has been boring to me. It's been so boring. I don't care about it, and I want to.
I love Triple H.
I know. I love everyone involved.
But I'm saying, like, right now, Triple H is the only one I still want to see in a ring.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And, Kane, maybe. He can kind of go a little still.
Dude, I'm more excited for Triple H Batista. Like, Triple H in Evolution got me more amped in that one segment
100%.
than this whole DX Brothers of Destruction thing.
I 100% agree.
But look, this isn't for us. This
know.
isn't for anybody but Saudi. Like,
yeah.
they're just so happen to be putting it on the network so people can watch it if they choose.
100%.
And people, like, boycotting it, they don't give a shit. They're getting paid
They're getting so much money.
anyway. They don't want... Putting it on the network is kind of just a solid for the people who do want to watch it.
And I want to watch it. Like, I'm gonna watch it. I just don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. It's
Right.
It's a crapshoot. That's why we're not doing official predictions on it, because it's a 100% shot in the dark crapshoot.
So,
it doesn't
HBK
matter.
super kicks Taker sits up. That's the end of Raw.
It's bad.
One thing we didn't touch on.
Yeah.
They got the bracket set now.
That
for
was
the cup.
that was interesting.
And it's like I said last week, the SmackDown side, they've all already fought a bunch.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the Raw side, to be honest with you.
Me
Kurt
too.
Angle's going to be fun to see in there.
Yeah. Who's your winner?
Overall,
Yeah.
I want it to be Angle. Just because everybody else is fine with or without it. Angle's the only one who could get a story out of Corbin or something. Like, he's saying, like, he won it for the Raw side, and then it could be him versus Corbin. I'm thinking storyline purpose. It's got to be Angle to further the Corbin thing.
I agree with you. It would definitely be a good... I mean, there's already... You don't need much of a setup for the SmackDown versus... Or the Raw versus Raw match for Control. You don't need much of a setup for that. We know it's coming. But I guess this would be a way to fuel it forward. So Angle could definitely win.
Corbin could be like, or Angle could be like, "What have you done for Raw lately?" And Corbin could be like, "What have you done?" He'd be like, "I won the cup." Like, I don't know, man. This is fucking stupid.
Who
It's like
does
Braun
Angle-
winning that Rumble. None of it matters.
Who does Angle face in the finals?
Probably Miz.
Orton or Miz, yeah. Because I mean, if they want to keep the face heel dynamic, it's not going to be Orton. He'll murder him.
I would say Miz because
I was going to say Miz as well.
I think Orton's gonna get DQ'd. It has to, because like you can't. He's so hot right now
Here's
in his
the
heel
thing.
gimmick.
I say it's going to be Angle Miz, and the Miz wins.
I'd be cool with
And
that.
this is the reason he gets his title shot on SmackDown. Because
Well-
they need to do something with that now.
If Bryan Styles face off tonight, might as well just do fucking Styles Miz at Crown Jewel. Like, what the fuck? You can pull him from the cup. The cup doesn't matter.
It does not matter. Who would you put in his place?
Who cares? Like, you can
Doesn't
just
matter.
talk to Miz and be like, "Hey, would you rather a title shot or going for the cup?"
Right. Even if he lost, he'd be like, oh, give me that title shot. Yeah, give it to
Exactly.
me.
You
He's
want to
gonna
be the real
champion.
best in the world or the pretend best? in the
Miz is
world?
going to be champion, not by the end of the year, but by the end of, like, the season, quote unquote, I think, come Mania.
Yeah, well, that was the plan. I don't
know.
know if Daniel Bryan not going to Saudi is going to put him in the doghouse.
If
but
anything, I think it would make it quicker, really. But I don't know.
the whole plan was Miz Bryan Mania
I know, and that could still happen.
for the title.
That could still happen, but I think what would have happened was Bryan goes in as champion, but now I think Miz goes in as champion.
What about fucking Styles just retains until Mania? Like,
I'm fine with that too.
That's legit. Like he's on a legit.
He would break a record.
Legit
I think.
run right now.
I think he'd break the record.
You know
like
me,
the championship
I try not to
record.
assume things, and we don't have a statistician with us.
We need Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
And I would love to have her.
But I just think I like that he's still champ over there because it's not like Brock where he doesn't show up. Styles there every week.
Every week, yeah.
And he's winning, and his matches are fucking balls to the wall.
Yep.
All the time.
We didn't touch on this. Samoa Joe's injured, and that makes me really sad.
Yeah.
I just want to bring that up because we were talking about AJ Styles and the championship.
We should have brought it up when we brought up Wendy.
Oh, yeah, and apparently neither of us thought about that. So, poor Samoa Joe, I'm really upset. I don't know how long it's going to be.
I don't either.
Oh, well. Oh, Wendy.
But good thing is, hopefully, you'll give him time to recoup going in, and he'll be ready for Mania, hopefully.
The hardest part about that is setting something up for him at Mania.
You don't need
Granted,
much.
you don't need it. Yeah,
Samoa Joe could set up an angle in a week.
I know.
And like that's how they set up Mania anyway recently.
True. But yeah.
You want to do Instagram questions, or do you want to predict some of
we can,
Crown
yeah,
Jewel?
sure. I mean, we can do off-the-cuff predictions just for shits.
All right.
No chop shop here.
Main event.
Yeah.
HBK, Triple H, as DX versus the Brothers of Destruction.
Going to be the Brothers of Destruction. Triple H beat a Taker. He doesn't need this win. And somehow it'll probably set up Taker and Shawn Michaels down the road.
I'm going to say HBK gets the pin on Taker to set up HBK Taker.
I think it's the other way around. It's either one, equally possible.
The only reason I say that is because Taker would want his revenge on HBK. HBK's already lost to Taker, so if he loses again, what's he going to say? I just want one more chance to beat you.
That might be it, though.
But that was their second Mania match was the angle.
But that might still be it.
If they do that angle again, it's like, you can't do it. Just stop.
But yeah, it could very well be Shawn. He could, and here's what could, this would be a perfect setup. Survivor Series right around the corner. What they could do is Taker pins Shawn, or no, Shawn pins Taker, and then Taker comes out on Raw and says...
Real quick, the angle could be, Shawn, you can't beat me one-on-one. That's the thing Taker could do. This was a tag match, you beat me.
And then he'll, this could be an interesting Survivor Series setup. He could be like, so this time, I'll bury you alive. But it'll actually be a buried alive match.
That'd be cool.
That'd be fucking rad.
I honestly think I don't want them at Survivor Series, those two. I would like
want it
this
at
to
Mania.
save, for Mania.
If it's gonna happen.
I don't want them there at all, I'm saying, at Survivor Series. Like, just not at all.
I think it'll continue. I think it will continue.
It's
the
just
only
too
reason,
soon for me.
The only reason I say Survivor Series is because every time I thought of a buried alive match or like an ambulance match or something weird bullshit like that, it was at Survivor Series with Kane.
Yeah,
Every time. So, I don't know.
Kane's getting no love either. Out of this.
No, he's getting nothing out of this. Well, he's already mayor. It's not like
he's
he needs
getting
promotion.
$100,000, I think. Yeah.
Oh God! Out of the Saudi deal? Oh,
He's getting $100,000 for his
mayoral campaign.
place.
That's awful.
So that's pretty much all I even know, dude.
I mean, yeah, and
That
you don't
and the
even
cup.
know. We don't know what's gonna happen there.
No.
The cup, we made our predictions for that. I say Miz, you say Angle. I think they're gonna face each other no matter what. Mm-hmm. It just makes the most sense.
This I don't like the cup thing because it's basically bring back the King of the Ring then.
That's
like,
what it is.
That's
That's all it
fucking
is.
way cooler.
That's all this is.
Yeah, but it's not because it's way shorter.
I know, but that's what this technically is.
I missed the King of the Ring.
You remember the last King of the Ring wasn't it Wade
online?
Barrett?
It was online mostly.
Wasn't it Wade Barrett? Look how that worked out. That's the
Yeah,
last
it
one
was
I
King
remember.
Barrett,
That's
yeah.
the last one I remember. It was fun for like a second, and then he just kind of went into that weird foreign person feud or faction.
King of the Ring was perfect when it was its own pay-per-view and you did the matches within the night where, the winner had to fight 3 guys in a night or 2 guys in a night, and it was great.
It still could be. I mean, they could bring that back, no problem, but they fucking won't.
No. Seth Rollins would be perfect in something like that.
I think it'll be. I think we might get Seth versus Angle for one of the qualifiers, and that'll be awesome. I'm excited for that. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing. Whatever. Most of the matches will be these qualifiers, and we basically already made that prediction anyway. So who really gives a shit? Why not have an NXT match? Like something. I don't know. It's
really
weird.
care.
They
Just
wouldn't.
get your money.
They
get the
wouldn't take
fuck
well
out,
to Velveteen Dream over there. I don't think.
which would be awesome.
I know, but they wouldn't. They'd be like, get this weirdo out of here.
He's not gay though.
He's not. I don't think. No, but his character's a little flamboyant. I mean, he's playing Prince. He's literally Prince, who is the most flamboyant man alive, without actually like sucking dick. We're for everyone.
Everyone. Just not like them. They're not for everyone.
No, and that's super true.
Yeah, so get the fuck out of there so we can stop talking about it. Cause
I am
it's
sick of talking
boring
about
me,
it.
and I really want to get on with storylines. This whole fucking run, No offense, Sam. The Australia bullshit show.
No, true. He knows.
Evolution. This. They got to get out of this. Get back into the rhythm of what they were doing because this is all just a big wrench in what could be
It's
cool
a money grab.
storylines.
It's a money grab. We've known that forever.
Yeah.
That's all what it's been. It's going to be way worse than the Greatest Royal Rumble as far as a show goes for us to watch.
Yeah, because Titus may not fall again.
He definitely will not even be there. He probably is not taking the plane over.
All right, you ready to do Instagram questions?
Yep.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled to.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth.
Best NXT takeover from Pro Wrestling Villain on the Instagram. Go.
Best NXT takeover is not the last one, but Brooklyn 2, I think, was really good. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't remember.
I don't even know the name.
It was definitely a Brooklyn, I think. Those have been the best ones.
I will go Bo Dallas versus Neville
Oh, okay.
in the main event. This is the first one. Cesaro versus Sami Zayn. That's
yeah.
my pick.
It's good.
The Great Bretsky 99.
Legend.
You either get Kane's Great Balls of Fire
Nice.
or Vince's Crown Jewel. Going with Kane leads to a universe where the Bellas cut a 25-minute promo every week on both Raw and SmackDown.
This is Kane. I'm listening.
Let me get the question out.
I needed to fucking reassure
There
myself.
is your second chop.
Dickhead.
I don't even know where I was now. We'll go to that one after.
Oh my god. You can't even fucking get your mind together for 1 second.
You're confusing me.
Get it together.
So that's why Cena's not going to be a crown jewel.
Oh, because
All right, Mangria _fueled. Would you rather listen to Leo Rush ringside shouting for a week straight nonstop or absorb Roman Reigns' leukemia?
Jesus.
But once you do, you only have 3 months left to live.
I gotta go with Leo Rush. I joke about dying a lot, but I don't want to do it that soon. 3 months is not a lot of time.
Might be just
You're
the
thinking
right
about
amount
it.
of time.
Yeah, you're thinking about
I
it.
could save Roman so a bunch of people would be happy.
That's true.
I can go out a hero for all the little kids who love
Until
Roman.
he wins the Universal Championship again, and then you're the biggest villain in the company.
You know what? I'll take
Worth
his
it.
leukemia, but I'm going to tell him, turn fucking heel.
Now.
So you come back, people give you the biggest pop of your life, you're finally over with everybody, and you heel turn on those motherfuckers.
Or he comes back.
No,
and,
I'm doing it. You picked Leo Rush. You don't get to say anything.
well, I'm saying,
over.
I'm saying
It's
no,
over.
no, I'm
It's over.
You can't
It's
chop me
over.
again, so I get to fucking talk.
I can't chop you again.
You can't.
Savage Alpha
no,
Foxtrot.
so Roman can come
What
back
do
and
you
turn
think-
on Leo Rush and be the biggest face in the company.
What do you
No,
think
do it.
from Savage Alpha Foxtrot? What do you think will headline Mania now that Roman can't?
Who says he can't?
Leukemia.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah, we do.
We don't know how long it's going to take for him to recover.
Just answer the fucking question.
No. You answer the question.
Jake versus Brock in a no-holds-barred match would be my Mania
I'd
fucking
win.
main event.
I'd win.
No, you wouldn't.
You're correct.
And I would let Brock and his weird teeth fucking chew on every limb of yours
He's got some
until you
gross ass.
died.
He's got some gross ass teeth. I don't want that.
L Jeffe _ established 1985. What do you think of Ronda versus Becky? I would like Ronda to go over in a trilogy series.
No, I would want Becky to go over, but that's not going to fucking happen in any universe or parallel universe. Never going to happen.
Ryan Shepard, why is there a picture of an empty room? I used a picture of John Cena dressed as Nikki Bella this week. That's what that means.
Funny.
Yes.
Never heard that one before.
Holy shit, guys.
Some crap this week.
Great Bretsky 99. Back to it.
Okay, I won't talk this time.
You either get Kane's Great Balls of Fire or Vince's Crown Jewel. Going with Kane leads to a universe where the Bellas cut a 25-minute promo on both Raw and SmackDown every week. And Baron Corbin loses the GM title and still isn't pushed. Going with Vince, however, leads to a universe where Becky Lynch is taking off TV permanently. Giant Gonzalez faces Great Khali every pay-per-view in some capacity.
Oh, no.
What do you choose? For sure, give me Giant Gonzalez versus
Yeah,
Great Khali because I like bad shit, and that sounds terrible.
I'm with you, and I don't want Baron to not be the GM.
And if Becky's off TV, there's more time for her and I to get to know each other.
Yeah, right.
Andy with an I.
Your dreams. This one's a
Zanca
novel.
comedy or... God, gonna be a novel if you don't shut the fuck up.
I'm going to keep talking the whole time.
Yeah, no.
Just because it pisses you off,
Yeah,
and it's
I know.
really funny to me.
Yeah, no.
Your anger's coming out, and it's making me happy.
Yeah, no.
It's making me so happy that your anger's coming out, and you're not able to get this question.
I'm not gonna read the question because it is a fucking novel.
Go ahead, it is a
It's
novel.
Way too long.
I was warning you.
So Andy and I blame Jake for this week. He wanted your question. You gave it to him, but he wouldn't stop talking.
Go ahead.
So now he gets nothing.
No, go.
No, I'm not doing it.
Fine, I'll do it.
Now I know it aggravates you.
I'll do it.
That's fine with me. I
already have it pulled up.
It's a long fucking
It is.
question.
It is a long question. All right, Andy with an I. Here we go. This is for both of us. Oh, Andy underscore with underscore and underscore I.
2 underscores in the middle of the last.
There are 2 underscores in between I and Ann. Zanca Comedy or After Party Jake. That's us.
You interrupt yourself when you're reading.
Yeah. You think you have like a sidetracked mind?
I was going to interrupt you, and I can't because you interrupt yourself while reading.
I interrupt myself so no one else can do it. Are a fire inspector conducting a pre-show inspection at the venue of most WrestleMania. Wait, what? What is this? Maybe you should read it. I can't get this out.
No, buddy.
This is a mess.
Go right ahead. Now you know what I'm dealing with. You should see when I have to read the Indian kids.
I believe it. Zanca Comedy or After Party Jake are a fire inspector conducting a pre-show inspection at the venue of WrestleMania. Got it. And have been anonymously DM'd that the ring is rigged to blow upon completion of the main event. The show is 7 hours long, so time is on your side. The mastermind has placed one of us captive under the ring. It doesn't really matter, I guess. Your only lead is Sister Abigail, which is transvestite Bray, and you have to bang the location. What? You have to bang the location of the mastermind out the dear Abigail. What the fuck? Do you bang the location out?
So now
I don't get this. I don't get this.
The nincompoop I have to deal with.
Andy, I don't get it.
On a fucking daily basis. It's got to be
bang the location out? What are we banging the? I don't get. Oh, we're blowing it up. We're blowing up the location. Got it. So do we do that?
I'm fucking
hard
over here.
pass and WWE's
Fixing
over
things.
and bust that nut and bounce. Oh, Jesus Christ, Andy, come on, man. If you choose A,
I never complain, Andy. This is Zanca talking.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'll complain if it's a fucking novel. If you choose A, after 6 hours and 55 minutes, you have passed to muster up the courage and do the deed. You found out it was the elite as the masterminds all along. Okay, so.
Hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
I would rather eat a fucking soggy meatball out of a homeless man's hand than listen to you read ever again.
I would like to see that. I would pay to see that.
This is painful.
I would pay to see you eat that soggy homeless fuck.
This is pain. I wouldn't eat him. I'd eat the meatball.
No,
out
you'd
of
eat
his
the
hand.
person.
This is paining me.
You try and read this. This is a mess. Paining me. See, you had to be a dick and not read it, so this is what you get.
You couldn't keep
this
your
is
mouth
what you
shut.
get.
So
I can talk. I have freedom of speech. I can say whatever the fuck I want, dickbag.
Being an artard is all over the
me being a
here.
nincompoop. I fucked up.
Me
being a nincompoop.
You know what's funny? All the words we read earlier, nincompoop's the only one I remember.
It's a good one too.
It's a keeper.
A lot of the ones were phrases.
Yes.
I'm skipping the question. I don't want to do it anymore.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You feel better now?
I'm fine.
Is this like when you had a reading class and you weren't prepared?
I was bad. Like, I can read, but I have to process it pretty. Like, I don't read. Like, who the fuck reads, like, books for fun? Who does that?
A lot of people in the world.
Yeah, idiots. Duh.
Smarter people than us.
Well, I mean, that's not hard to do.
So this is like basically, if you had a reading class, you would have been prepared if you had read it earlier.
Correct.
But this was just like the teacher being like, "Oh no, you skipped that paragraph."
And I didn't read it on purpose earlier to remain non-biased.
Like me, where I have to read them and answer them.
It was a goddamn novel. Don't make them that long anymore.
Andy, I got you, buddy.
All right.
You ready? You ready, Jake? Can you be quiet for 2 minutes? Because this is long, and I do have to get it
For
out.
this, I will do it.
I don't even know where the fuck. Dude, by the way, Jeff Jarrett lost a hair versus hair match.
That was awful. He looked like shit. He looked like a burn victim.
Fucking, yeah. Everybody loves a campfire except burn victims.
So let's, before you start, I will get it out first. I am the one under the ring. You are the hero here.
I wasn't listening to a word you said when you were reading
It's a scenario in one where I'm in trouble and you're the hero. Yeah.
So it sounds like real life.
Correct. Yeah. I would definitely be the one captured by Sister Abigail.
You're troubled, and I'm the hero.
Fact.
All right. At Zanca Comedy, shameless plug, or at After Party Jake.
Shameless plug. I'm done.
Our fire inspector conducting a pre-show inspection at the venue of WrestleMania. You've been anonymously DM'd that the ring is rigged to blow up upon... My phone went off. Upon completion of the main event. The show is 7 hours long, so time is on your side. The mastermind has placed Jake and Zanca captive under the ring. Your only lead is Sister Abigail, Tranny Bray, and you have to bang the location of the mastermind out. Dear Abigail, do you A, bang the location out, B, hard pass and WWE is over as we know it, C, bust that nut a bounce?
There's more.
Yeah, I know, but you have to pick one to get those.
I will go with...
Your only lead is Sister Abigail.
I'll go with C. I'll find the location. I think that's what that means.
C, bust that nut and bounce?
No, not C. A. I meant A.
Yeah. So you find the location.
Yeah, I'll find the location. I don't want to bang Tranny Bray.
So you stop them with a super kick party.
Cool. Oh, because it's the elite, right.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Sure. That was anticlimactic. I expected more of a payoff. We should have just let the place explode, to be honest.
Yeah.
That would have been exciting.
That's mean, though.
Yeah, sure.
I'd come down from the rafters like Sting, not Owen Hart, and I would take my baseball bat out and beat the fuck out of anybody in that ring trying to blow up my fucking fellow wrestling fans.
I'd blow it up. That's my new answer. Blow it the fuck up. Everyone in it, everyone's gone, including me, including you. We're all dead. Tranny Bray's dead. Actually, no, Tranny Bray's not there, so he's fine. Everyone else is dead. The elite is dead, unless they're not there because they're smart because they did it.
Because they're on a boat.
They are on
Chris
a boat
Jericho.
right now. Yeah.
The Jericho.
I wish I was on that boat and not here.
That would be way cooler.
Way better than
if you were
this.
on that boat and not here.
It would be way better if both of us were on that boat. It would be great.
Yes. It would be a lot of fun.
Getting hammered.
With JR.
With JR, the king. Oh, dude, the king. He can fucking go, I bet. He can drink.
Maybe
not anymore. Maybe not anymore. Good. But he definitely could at one point.
Sure. Here's a fun question I just thought of.
Okay, I'm listening.
Would you rather drink the driblets of beer that fall out of the side of Jim Ross's mouth that doesn't work? All right?
Okay.
So it's like kind of like taking a boob shot. Have you ever done one of those?
No.
Where you put your chin in the girl's belly button.
I have not, but I'm familiar.
Put the chin in the girl's belly button for those who aren't, and she pours booze down her cleavage and you catch it in your mouth.
Sounds like a good time.
So you put your chin in JR's belly button. He pours a bunch of booze in his mouth, and whatever he can't swallow because half his face doesn't work.
Goes down his cleavage.
Goes down his cleavage into your mouth.
Okay.
Or you eat the soggy meatball out of the homeless guy's hand.
Ooh, I think I might take JR's
going
cleavage
JR,
shot.
At least you get drunk.
Yeah, I might take JR's cleavage shot.
AIDS if you do the homeless man's.
That's what I'm saying. And we don't know how long he's had that meatball. We don't know if he's been fondling that meatball.
If you have one meatball, just one, you've had it for a while.
It's questionable if you have one meatball. It's not like it fell out of a sub and it's cool. No, it's disturbing and I don't want it.
Yeah. And fucking JR's driblets coming down his chin would be hilarious.
That's gross, but like it's less gross somehow than a homeless meatball.
I fucking love JR. I want to get drunk with JR so bad.
And then you'd have a story that you can actually tell people, kind of.
I have a lot of stories I can't tell people.
That's true. You wouldn't want to tell people about a homeless meatball, but you could tell people about Dribble JR.
Dribble JR.
Yeah. I guess.
I think that's our podcast for the week.
Dribble JR.
We have nothing to contribute to the world of professional wrestling.
Even without Smackdown, this shows how nothing Smackdown is. We still went almost as long as we usually go without it.
I think it's a good time. Hour and a half is perfect.
Yeah,
I do too long.
I mean, we've been going 2 hours the last 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that
shit. So this is perfect. Let's end it here. Next week, guys,
call it a day.
We're gonna have a real show. It's gonna be on a Wednesday. We're gonna have everything you need to know, and we're gonna break down Crown Jewel like only we can break it down.
Yeah,
break it down.
Yeah, there'll be some breaking down,
and hopefully everybody gets in and out safe.
Yeah, that's the biggest concern, really.
Wasn't it Drew McIntyre that was fucking goats? Or who said that? Was it Rollins? Rollins said it about Drew?
Yeah.
So, Drew, you're home. Have fun.
That's Scotland.
Yeah, I know, but they fuck goats there.
Oh, sure. All right. It's like home.
So this is Zanca saying as offensive shit as he can.
Yes. As per usual.
For myself and Jake. From here on out, though, no more R word.
I will... Next week...
It's nincompoop.
Next week, Urban Dictionary word of the day... Kind of clean up your mouth.
The F word.
Yeah.
We're going to do this.
We're going to clean up your mouth.
We're going to become better wrestling fans / humans through this podcast.
Should we, and feel free to knock this out, in no way, should we do an entirely clean podcast once?
No.
I agree.
I just don't think I can.
I agree with you, nor could I.
Okay, perfect.
It'd be horrible. And not funny.
Maybe we'll get there.
No.
Maybe one day.
No. I like the word fuck too much.
Yeah.
And cunt is a great word, too.
Yeah, I'm not switching those two.
No, those are in the vernacular.
Those are my favorite.
Forever.
So,
see, I can be dumb and not read, but I can use words like vernacular.
Yeah, what does it mean?
It's like a vocabulary.
Is it?
I don't know.
What are those things in your teeth?
That's what I've heard.
Verniers?
Yeah, we use those at work.
Oh yeah. What are the things in your teeth though?
What are you? What?
It's a V word.
I have no idea. There's molars. Wisdom teeth. I don't know. In your teeth. No, I got nothing.
I don't know
for
if
that.
it's in your teeth. Something orally.
Yeah. Orally?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no clue what you're talking
You're one of those Uranus kids, aren't
about. Oh,
you?
yeah.
I gotcha.
Listen, I grew up great. It's funny then, and it's goddamn funny now.
Good for you, buddy.
Hey. And I can't read.
I can't hang out with someone named Dick. I can't. It's just not possible.
What I could, just because it is funny to me. So as long as they're cool with me laughing, I'm in. I'm in with the Richard.
My girl's grandfather, his name is, they call him Dick.
Okay.
And we really only see them on Thanksgiving. So it's Thanksgiving dinner.
And you're just sitting next to Dick.
Constantly at the table, everyone's like, so Dick, thanks for cooking Dick this. And I'm there just fucking trying not to laugh because when you're at someone else's house, you gotta be, you
gotta
nice.
not laugh at Dick.
But dude, I mean, some of the like phrases they put in there too, they're like, yeah, well, one time Dick got the mashed potato stuck, and it's like, I can't do that.
I gotta go.
I gotta throw my towel
I
in.
gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm just not mature enough for the name Dick.
I understand.
Uranus I can deal with.
Luckily, I have a grandfather whose name is Richard, but he hates being called Dick, so I don't have to worry about it. It's great.
It's great.
It's fucking great.
Solid.
It's fucking fantastic.
Where can you get your t-shirts, Jake?
Neato. You can get it at shop.spreadshirt.com/stillrealafterparty.
And where can you follow yourself?
You can follow me at on Instagram at AfterPartyJake, and don't follow me on Twitter. It's a nightmare.
Why?
Twitter's a nightmare. Just the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've been going back and forth on
Stay away from Twitter. It doesn't matter.
I just like watching people.
How about you?
freak
Where
out.
can we follow you on Instagram?
Where do you think?
At Zanca Comedy?
No.
Oh.
At Still Real to Us.
Oh, right. The good page. Yeah.
Or you can follow us anywhere. Just punch in Still Real to Us. You'll find us wherever the fuck you need to find us.
Facebook. Well, we're not on Instagram. You have yours. Facebook, though.
Still Real to Us on Instagram. Zanca Comedy on Instagram if you want.
Facebook.
Still Real After Party on Facebook.
Facebook. And Still Real to Us. Both of them. Follow both.
No,
if you
it's
don't.
Still Real to Us. Damn it. On Facebook.
If you look up Still Real to Us, though, you can find it.
Yeah.
It's super easy.
We come up.
Yeah, it's there.
I don't know why.
Me either. Well, actually, no, because that's the title of the page now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so that's why.
Oh, no. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
No.
You know the title of your own page?
Yeah, no.
Oh, shit, okay. Yeah, no.
Fuck yeah, motherfucking cunt lickers.
yeah, that's the best.
Zanca Jake out. Peace, love, and leg drops.
Oh!
Nincompoops.
Nincompoops.